What's up, dudes? Welcome to Everybody Podcast. I'm here with the whole crew. We got Chad over here, Kristen and Cody, of course. This just in, I just figured out that there was such thing as Wi-Fi light bulbs.
Oh my god.
Cody,
I told you to drop that.
no, I figured this was the perfect chance to bring it up because now you have to talk about it.
Oh, that's
Because
funny.
now that I brought it up, all the people watching are like,
Whoa.
I
We
already knew
knew
about
that.
that. Let's move on.
No, they're just color changing.
Yeah, and you can dim them and turn them on and off, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
It sounds like you already know.
It's because I looked it up once you were like, I'm not talking about it.
He literally said, yeah, they dim and turn on and off.
Yeah.
You really know?
I wasn't listening.
What the fuck is
There's
your
like
problem
so much
today?
I missed when I got here, just because I haven't been listening. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
I'm not mad at you at all.
I'm pissed.
So I actually just saw Vince McMahon announced his retirement.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
How recent
Stephanie
was this?
and Nick Khan are the new co-CEOs of the WWE.
Isn't Stephanie married to Triple H?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and they made Triple H head of talent relations now.
Of course, of course.
He's executive vice president. He's that label.
So he's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
That's what Cody Rhodes was in AEW,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I need a lighter. We don't have one in here, do we?
I got one in my pocket.
Hooray!
There's definitely one out in the kitchen.
Hooray!
You go, dude.
Thank you.
Do you have more than one in your pocket?
No, I got chapstick.
Oh, okay.
My lips get dry,
All right.
so I have to.
Waste them?
You guys
Yeah.
are, both of you are like all year chapstick people, huh?
Yeah. Ever
So
since
that's-
fucking we were kids, dude.
Yeah, for real.
That never like, I need it in like
It
the winter,
sucks.
like late winter, but
The winter's the worst, obviously, but
See, in the wintertime, I'll use chapstick like 5 times a day. In the summer, I could put chapstick on like once a day and be good for the rest of the day.
you know what kills me? Smoking weed. I don't have any, like, my mouth, everything just dries up. My mouth, my lips, my throat, like,
it'll dry my throat up, but it never really affects my lips.
Yeah,
it
no.
does it affects mine, and it sucks.
Also, it is like 90 fucking degrees outside, and it's really hot in this podcast room.
Yeah, it's probably 80 degrees in here.
So, we gave all of ourselves to entertain you. Get it?
A day to remember
Nice,
reference.
dude. Yep.
Wow.
She
That
did-
one,
she
that one
did-
went over my
That
head.
went over my head.
They
too.
released a new song yesterday,
It's called Miracle.
and it's actually not that bad.
It's very hard rocky.
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely kind of hard.
Are they
rock.
doing
The
that
break.
classic thing where every band just morphs into Metallica?
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of. But they're more on they're
That's funny.
morphs into
They're more on
Metallica.
the
That's what happens. Every like hard rock, heavy metal band, they start out kind of as their own thing, but then after like 6 or 7 albums, it just sounds like a Metallica album.
Yeah, or it sounds like they're trying to do like a butt rocky type thing.
I think that's what I meant.
I was gonna say, I guess you consider Metallica.
We say
butt rock.
rock, he says Metallica.
I liked it, though. It had a good breakdown.
The breakdown was really good.
Yeah. The
Like
rest
even the intro of the song made me go, "Oh," and then
No, it was.
then it slowed down. Then the chorus kind of got all like new wave motionless
Yep.
and whitey.
Yep.
See, who else? Somebody else released a new song.
Not bashing on motionless and white. I think they're okay.
Slipknot.
Yes,
Slipknot
yes.
did release a new
Slipknot
song.
released a new song.
I honestly don't. I could care less for it.
Same.
It's the verses and everything
okay.
are cool, but the chorus is.
Yeah. I wasn't totally
the guitar,
disappointed.
dude. The guitar riff sounds like every single riff on the Gray chapter. They all sound the same.
Yeah, but I like the Gray chapters.
I mean, yeah, I thought it was a good album too, for sure.
Really
I was gonna
backtracking
say-
there.
I was gonna say something about that's news in the music world. Like Slipknot released, they announced their 7th album,
Mm-hmm.
and like
His mask
everyone's
is cool.
like, "Oh, Slipknot's heavy again." I'm like, why do you keep saying this every time they're releasing an album? You just
Yo.
keep saying the same thing.
Okay.
They're heavy again. They're heavy again. You keep saying that.
Tell. Okay, so the L.
What's it?
The L
Who's telling me?
is-
You pointed at Brad like he was going to be the one to tell, and then you're just like, well, fuck that. I'm just
I'm
going
gonna
to say it.
I'm gonna make him tell the theory here. So
Oh.
the L, the Horseheads,
It's
the new
debunked.
venue in
It's-
Horseheads. What?
His theory
What, you think it's nonsense?
Is it the theory
Let's
I
hear
know?
the theory. No, let's just hear it.
It's not the newfound glory theory.
Oh, okay,
anymore.
never mind. Go on,
Let's just
please.
hear it.
So
What it be?
That was the theory
the
I was
guys-
talking about.
Oh, I'm not going with that anymore because
That's different.
they.
Let me just hear the damn theory.
Newfound Glory posted a video saying that they booked only 3 more dates, and Buffalo is one of those last dates.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're not playing anymore but those 3 shows for this tour.
Like they said that.
Newfound Glory is going to be in Buffalo, dude. We should go.
Yes, I want to
Newfound
go to
Glory.
that. I want to see Newfound.
Possibly 4 years strong.
Possibly 4 years strong.
Possibly thrice, and possibly
Why is it
Who
all
wants-
possibly though?
because some of the bands aren't playing certain dates that the other bands are.
I feel like,
Like
4 Years
4 years-
Strong would do that because they, I think they live in like Massachusetts or something
4 years
like that.
strong. 4 years strong. Like when I looked up their dates, like some of the shows had 4 years strong and thrice. Some of them just had thrice, and who else did I say was fucking?
I honestly cannot remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, is it Alex on
Yeah,
Fire
yeah,
or
yeah.
something?
Alexis on fire.
Yeah, Alexis on Fire.
Or Alex is on fire. It's all
Alex-
one word, so
there
it
you
could
go.
be
Alex
either.
is
I like that band.
yeah, me too.
They had-
I like
Artist
4
in
Years
the
Strong.
Oh no, that's thrice. What's the ambulance song that they do?
I don't know. I never listened to thrice.
No, that's Artist
Oh,
in the
sorry.
ambulance. That's
I like this.
it's what Alexis on fire. Like they have a song. It's something ambulance, something to do with an ambulance. It's really good.
I like
the only
that.
song that I know by them is Sidewalks When She Walks.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. But anyway, so my theory that I'm going with our Chad and I's friends that booked the shows for our local venue, the L, they all posted on Facebook the same thing. We're coming up on a year anniversary for our venue, and we got a big show booked. So I started kind of scouring the internet and seeing like who's coming to the area. Killswitch Engage is going to be in Albany. They said they're going to be in the L show is going to be in the fall. Killswitch Engage and Suicide Silence is going to be in New York, in Albany, in September in the fall.
Oh,
So I'm
sick.
thinking Killswitch and Suicide Silence
And
swing by the L.
I would see that.
another thing I was thinking, I guess I shouldn't name my theory because I didn't really look at the tour dates.
Accidents was the name of the song I was thinking of.
Okay.
Go on.
I didn't look at any of the tour dates for this band, and you just said it's the fall when they're booking the band.
Yeah.
But like the Wonder Years is gonna be in Rochester, so I felt like maybe the L was gonna book the Wonder Years, but I didn't look at the tour
Yeah,
dates.
but what kills that is they said huge band. The Wonder Years aren't really huge.
For a lot of people, the Wonder Years.
I've
are-
never heard
They
of
were
them.
really big at one point. Like
They were.
at least for pop punk, they weren't
Yeah.
like they didn't really cross too much borders with people. Like it wasn't like real heavy metal heads were into the Wonder Years. But if you like pop punk, like if you were really into pop punk, then you knew who the Wonder Years were at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
Killswitch Engage.
I've never
everyone
talked
knows.
to anybody who said they didn't like the Wonder Years, so
I love the Wonder Years. If the Wonder Years came to the L, I'd go see them. I
I
think
think-
I saw
even
their
if they're
singer
not-
live do an acoustic set. It was
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Even if they're not the huge show that they're talking about, I feel like they'll get them eventually. Because
probably.
so my original theory was Newfound Glory swinging through because they're going to Buffalo in the fall for their Sticks and Stones tour. But I
They're doing a Sticks and Stones tour. That album is like 20 years old.
Yeah, it's their 20th anniversary tour for that album.
They're playing it in full, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what they're doing in Buffalo. We should go.
I'll
drive. I got a new fucking car. I don't have to worry about if I could drive
Oh,
to Buffalo
that's-
without breaking down.
See, I parked on the other side of Kristen because I was like, Cody's Jeep is here and there's a car here. If somebody's here, I don't want to have to come out and move my Jeep.
Yeah.
So I parked on the other side.
It's a big driveway. You park wherever you want. Yeah, that's my new car.
But Newfound
Fucking
Glory
A.
was my original theory, and I post on Facebook. I'm like, so the L's saying they have a huge show, and
Small.
I have a theory about it. Message me to hear my theory. So one of the guys that books the bands, Joey, hit me up. He's like, "What's your theory?" So I told him, And he's like, man, I fucking wish, but we couldn't catch them this time around. But we are looking into getting them in at
What,
least
Newfound Glory?
Yeah, at least 6 months to a year, he said. So I text him back. I was like, dude, don't pull on my heartstrings like that. You
You
better.
should just go see him in fucking Buffalo, man.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what's
close. It's close. It's at the
Dude, it's
Ballroom.
It's not a
Yeah.
bad. It's not a bad drive.
That's where I saw Era last year.
Do you know what the date
Oh,
is
okay.
though?
September 8th. I think.
Oh, that's coming up. I wonder if I have that day off.
because
the third we're going to see Attila.
yeah, and the next week is the Newfound Glory show.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gay, dude.
You're
Who
cute.
Who would you rather see? I'd rather see.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I'd rather
I work
see
that
too.
day.
Oh,
Never mind.
Are you sure it's the 8th?
I thought it was. Look it up real quick if you can.
I would love to see Newfound Glory again.
Yeah.
They're
I'd
fucking
To
amazing.
see them.
I haven't
period.
seen him since 2006.
It was like 2017 when I saw him. I fucking love that band,
Warped
though,
Tour,
especially
man.
after seeing them live.
They were pretty fucking energetic when we seen him in 2006 at the Warp, dude.
They brought the audience in a lot when I saw them. Like they brought a couple of kids up on stage to sing along with them. Like gave them microphones and everything.
That's awesome.
It was pretty dope.
A lot of punk rock guys do, or at least pop punk guys do that. Green Day does the whole get a fan up on stage and play
Play
guitar
guitar,
for the song,
Then give them that guitar.
then give him the guitar. Yeah, I wish that were me.
I wish I was that rich. Just give people guitars.
Doesn't that say something about how easy their music is that they could just pull a guy out of the audience and be like,
I
"Here,
mean,
play this song."
They ask.
They ask like, can you really play?
But still, though, like you're still just pulling a random person out of the audience and just be like, "Play this song."
But I mean, if they know it,
What if they didn't know it? Would he be
Then-
like, get the fuck out of here? No,
yeah,
he probably wouldn't.
He'd
say
probably
that.
he'd probably like do one of those things where he'd be like, go crowd surf and like push him off stage or something to make it look like, yeah, we got him on stage. All right, who can actually play?
Yeah, right. I feel that. Man, that sucks. I guess it's just me and Jerry then. If she buys the tickets, that is.
Yeah, you gotta wait to see if she's gonna buy them.
Yeah. I told her about it. She likes Newfound Glory, but do I think she would buy tickets to go see him? Probably not.
I want to go to that Seven Dust show too.
I think that'd be
But
really
that's
fun.
like the weekend after the Attila show.
It's that Monday. It's on a Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. It's on a Monday.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's on a Monday, dog.
Oh, it's not that Monday though.
I don't really like
Because-
Seven Dust that much.
I only like a few songs.
the Attila show is the 3rd,
Yeah.
and the
the-
Seven Dust show is the 12th.
It's the 12th.
Yeah.
I'm not good with dates, I guess.
The album that they're touring for that, is that 20th anniversary for that album too?
I have no idea.
Um,
Animosity.
Animosity.
Seven Dust?
Yeah.
Or does
Not-
Attila have a new album out?
No, they're working on it.
Their latest album was in like 2020,
That
wasn't
stupid
it?
day drinking shit. Or was that just a single?
That was a single, but they
Sounds
came
like
No, did
they
they
came
release
out-
an EP or
they
something?
released a new album or something.
with that gay song on
It
it?
clarifies on it.
That sounds like a country
Day
song.
drinking. Oh, it
Dude,
is.
it's like
It sounds
they
just-
tried to. What would you describe it as?
It's
They
like-
tried- it's
It sounds like a country song.
It's
Like,
terrible.
A song called "Day Drinking" sounds like something like that.
It's
This
like
sounds a
party
country song.
party rock country.
he tried to
That
do
makes any
like a
sense.
hell yeah kind of thing, in a way.
I didn't hate Hell Yeah.
I did.
Oh, Hell Yeah was alright.
I wasn't a big fan of Hell Yeah either. Mudvayne's back, dude. They're
Oh,
touring.
They
shit.
released Closure in 2021.
Okay, 2021. That's the album that's one.
What's that? That has canceled on it, right?
And Clarify.
Clarity, cancel.
Clarity, that's what it's called. Clarity.
Anxiety. Okay. Yeah, this is the one with day drinking on it.
Yeah. That
I mean,
song-
Anxiety is pretty cool.
I don't remember that.
I'm gonna
one.
have to go back and listen to this one. Definitely not day drinking though, because that song's. Sorry, Franz. That song's fucking gay.
I haven't heard it. Like, I haven't listened to Attila, like any of their new shit since that. I can't even remember the names of the old songs, to be honest with you. I haven't listened to Attila in forever.
I'm excited to see them.
I'm excited too. Jerry's excited. Jerry doesn't really get excited for concerts, but she got excited when we went and seen Dirty Heads. And now she's excited to go see Attila.
Yeah, dude, that shit's awesome.
Dude, they had when I saw
And
them at,
Dropout Kings. She likes Dropout Kings.
she didn't go to the Dropout Kings. Or
She went to the one at the L.
They played at the L. We went to that one.
But when I saw Attila at Warped Tour, they were the biggest crowd.
Really?
Like, hands down, the biggest crowd. At least, like, that I saw. Maybe another band that I didn't go see had a bigger crowd, but it seemed like everybody showed up for Attila. And it was at Montage Mountain. So you know how, like, where they have it set up? Have you guys ever been there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how it's, like, kind of narrow and long
Yep.
rather than being wide?
I went to Warp there.
Like, it's so many people just showed up, and it was, you couldn't see past, like, behind you. Like, when you turned around, it was just people forever,
Jesus.
for as far as you can see.
When I went, it was 303 that had the biggest crowd. And
Yeah.
and we couldn't get through at all, and I was so annoyed.
303.
Yep.
When we went,
They're pretty good.
when
I had
we
to
went-
watch them.
I don't mind 303.
Yeah.
They have a couple good songs.
when we went, I'm pretty sure the biggest crowd was Flogging Molly. I swear to God, they had the
That was
biggest
pretty
crowd.
big.
Flogging
They
Molly's
They had the
sick,
coolest
dude.
mosh,
They had
too.
the biggest mosh pit out of the whole day. dude.
Yeah, for sure. That was cool.
It's weird that people will, like, mosh at Flogging Molly.
Yeah, right?
It's just they pick up the intensity of their songs so much.
And all of their
And it's
songs
like,
are
this makes me want to do something. I don't know what else
Yeah.
to do, so I'm going to punch the guy next to me.
mostly all their songs are fast anyways, too.
And he speeds them up live.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Dude,
he's
the first
like trying to
time-
get through as many songs as he
The
possibly
first
can. in
time
the
I
set.
ever heard the actual version of Selfish Man, I was like,
This is kind of slow.
this isn't the song. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
Because, like, we had... The very first time I heard Selfish Man was on a
Warped Tour CD.
Warped Tour CD. It was like a live Warped Tour CD. And Selfish Man was
It
on
was
there.
so fast.
And it was so fast. I was like, this song fucking
You-
rocks.
You
When
ended
I
up buying
actually-
the album,
I
right?
bought the album, and we listened to it on the album. I was like, wow, it's like half pace,
It's not
man.
cool now.
It's
No, it's
interesting.
still cool.
Like, it's interesting for them because they kind of like their music, that Celtic punk style.
Yeah.
it kind of works if you speed it up
Yeah.
or
It
slow
does.
it down.
It
Like,
absolutely
it doesn't
does.
make it any worse or better. Like if you did that, like if you went and saw like Smashing Pumpkins and they just played all their songs really really
It wouldn't
fast,
be
That
right.
would
you'd be
not
like,
be
this
good.
sounds like shit.
Yeah.
Like this sounds bad. But then with the
He doesn't.
Flogging Molly, it works.
Dude, they could fucking play a rock show and a fucking slow night at the bar. Or
I feel like
something if they wanted to.
Flogging Molly has a big audience. I think they like...
Dude, that Dropkick Flogging Molly show was fucking. There was so many. There was a lot of people
I
there.
thought that was a good show, man.
Shit made me want to dance there.
Yeah, right?
There was a guy that,
Music.
like you were saying, how, like it had like a big reach. There was a guy that I worked with at the Clemens Center, who he was going with this like club that he's in with all Irish Catholic people, and they were all like kind of older. He's like 10 years older than we are, but he knew who they were, and like they all got a bus to go so they could all get drunk there. And he was like, these people don't know who Flogging Molly is. They're Irish and they're proud of being Irish, so they're going to see an Irish band. And he's like, I was telling these guys, like, you guys know this is a punk rock band, right? Like, this isn't some kind of like folk singing
Yeah.
type shit.
They
Yeah.
loved it though, didn't they?
He loved it. I didn't ask him about all the people he went with, but he
Yeah.
had a great time. But he knew who they were. Like,
Yeah.
he likes that band.
Would have been. I want to know their reaction.
Do you
And that was
like
the one
Flogging
with
Molly?
I don't know who
Dropkick
they are.
Murphys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't know
going to
who
be
they
like,
are.
bro, as long as you don't know who they are, then I'll cut you a little bit of slack. But
Thanks,
you
Don.
should go home and listen to them.
Do you like Dropkick
You were-
Murphys? Do you know
What?
who they are?
What the fuck?
You don't know who Dropkick Murphys
You
are?
don't know.
I didn't really get
Come
into
on,
like,
everybody knows shipping up to Boston.
no.
Well, you've definitely heard it before, you just don't know.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That's Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, that's cool.
We're shipping up to Boston.
Whoa.
The only other pilot thing they did, they were the Did you ever watch Nitro Circus?
Yeah.
You remember the opening song?
How's it go?
I can't think of how it goes. I know it's called "The State of Massachusetts." And,
Well, probably if I heard it, yeah, I watched it a lot.
but yeah, the
That's them.
intro was them. Yeah,
The only thing I could think of when he said, what was it? State of
the
Massachusetts.
state of Massachusetts.
I can think of that Family Guy when they break out in song. He's like, "The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America." You ever see that episode? I'm gonna send
I
it
don't
to the.
know.
I'm gonna
You've never
send.
seen that?
I'm gonna
episode?
send that song to the
Props?
group.
I don't know.
You
Yeah,
know,
like,
really
They've
like
done
Family Guy.
so many fucking like just random things. I
Dude.
can't tell you if I've seen that or not.
It's so fucking funny.
Once they start singing on Family Guy, I kind of check out.
I don't,
Yeah,
dude. I don't.
same.
I hate.
That's
singing in
actually
any kind
why
of TV show, man.
I couldn't
like
make
Bob's
it.
Burgers?
Yeah,
I
I
feel
couldn't
like
make it through
It's
it.
a waste of time when you put singing in your TV show.
Yeah.
Did you feel that way about the dance scene in The Boys?
Hey,
Yes,
I'm
Yes,
not there
I did.
yet. Hold
Well,
on.
oh,
Well,
what are you
there's
talking about?
There's gonna be a dance scene
Hate
because
to
I
You
felt
don't-
that way.
You don't know when, dude.
Because I felt that way when it started happening. I was like, "Why is this happening right
I
now?"
literally looked at Jerry and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I was like, "I hope this isn't the whole episode. Like, please don't do this forever."
Just like-
did they do one of those like musical episodes
No.
like Scrubs?
It was just once. It's just a dance number.
You know, there have been a few TV shows.
Wait,
that
at least tell me who's dancing.
No.
Kamiko and Frenchie.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and everybody
Interesting.
around them. It turns
Okay.
into like a musical style dance thing. I think she
Okay.
sings too because I think she wants she can't sing and
Gay.
she gets I can't quite remember if she
Huh.
was singing or not.
Weird.
You don't watch The Boys?
I watched like 2 episodes of it.
You didn't get into it.
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
So you probably haven't even seen Kamiko yet. then.
Yeah.
I don't think she comes into like midway through
I
the
saw
first
up
season.
into that one girl like super wants to be in, and the dude's like, "Fuck me."
Starlight.
And
that was
then-
like the very beginning.
Yeah, well, that's as far as I got.
Oh yeah.
That's like the best TV show in existence right now.
It-
in
it
my
did
opinion.
seem
It's really
pretty
good.
decent.
It's
It
really.
is.
It's pretty
So
good.
I've also been watching. There's a Resident Evil show on Netflix. It's decent. Like it takes place like years and years after the Raccoon City incident.
14 years is what it
14
said.
years, and it's like tells a story of past and present, and like it's Umbrella built a whole new city, and now
own
they
everything.
own everything. They police it and everything.
I did start it.
Did you? What do you
Yeah.
think of it so far?
It's alright.
all
I don't.
their-
I don't like the past present thing. It confuses me.
Are you?
That's why I checked out of The Witcher.
Really?
I didn't really check out. I finished it, but I never
No.
I never got on to the second season. But,
Really? You still?
no.
You haven't watched it?
Well, I don't have Netflix now.
Oh.
Same. I
Do you
was
want
gonna
my-
get it.
Do you
It's
want my
ridiculous.
Netflix, dude, so you can watch it?
Can I have your Netflix and not watch it? Like
Yeah.
if I get your Netflix and I don't watch it, are you gonna be mad at me?
Yeah.
There's no password sharing now, dude. You'll have
Really?
yeah, you'll have to pay for them.
Oh, that's lame.
Oh, never mind.
That was the main reason Netflix lost like 200 million
Oh,
subscribers.
And
Okay.
it's so fucking expensive. I was gonna start an account yesterday.
Wait a
I'm like,
minute.
no.
Yeah, isn't it $15 now?
It's 20 for the best package,
Can't-
and $15.99 for the mid, and then like $9.99 for the least.
Yeah,
I was
But it
gonna
was
say,
20
'cause Mom and
bucks.
So they
Dad.
have advertisements now, is what you're telling me.
It's based on the quality.
Mom and Dad use my Netflix.
It's like 1080 for the
I don't know
middle,
what Missy pays though.
then HD 4K or whatever for the $20 package, and then the $9.99 is like $460. Is that what it would be? Yeah, $460.
720 probably.
Pretty sure it was four. It was something bad. And then yeah, because Kaylin's like, if you did that, it'd look like a fucking slideshow.
No, it doesn't because Jerry and I pay for the $9.99.
Really?
one.
And it
Yeah.
looks good.
Well, it just looks like the old TVs.
It just
right?
it just looks like fucking Netflix. I don't know. Like watching
Oh,
it
it's
on my
important.
phone.
That
You don't
shit's-
notice it
Well, you don't
because-
know it's on
yeah.
your phone. Do you
I
watch it
watch
on
it
TV?
on TV. Yeah.
And it looks fine.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all.
Kaylin's super piggy about
Well,
that
no,
shit,
yeah, I'm
though.
sure it looks fine, but it's not. 4K is better, bro.
You shouldn't have to pay that much to have
Yeah,
4K.
it's
Is what we're trying to
crazy.
say.
That's why I don't pay.
I mean, they are sending you a lot more data, but at the same time, like, bitches, you were doing fine before.
Yeah, and you were making money before too.
Ow.
I don't know.
I mean, they can't. There's no way that they're going broke.
yeah, dude, it's just millionaires, billionaires doing their fucking thing.
Crying because they lost a little
Amen,
bit.
sister.
I need to do what Kristen did: get on there and just start fucking canceling them.
Yeah, I got a new car and everything. Like everything just stopped.
Yeah, that's like I really need to do that, and then I'll probably buy Amazon Prime again.
Yeah, Canada pays for that. I pay for Hulu. That's all I got back so far. But we also watched a movie these past 2 weeks.
What, did you watch it more than once?
So actually, the opposite of that. So I started watching it, then I passed out. And I haven't had time to rewatch it. So I guess that's my review.
How far did you get into
I don't
it?
even, because I was like in and out, and then I like don't know. But I've been really busy these last few weeks, so
Yeah, me too. I had to watch it today.
on my
I watched it today.
Yeah.
on my way.
I was
I'm
like,
fuck.
probably gonna do that with all of them because I like having it fresh in my memory like
Same. Especially if we keep having it on Friday, because that way I can I'm not
that.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like,
sucks for me.
Literally just wake up and watch it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I woke up, watched it while I was drinking coffee.
So what's the name of this movie that we watched?
So this week we watched 1917, directed by Sam Mendes. It is about two young British soldiers in World War I named Blake and Schofield, who are tasked with crossing enemy lines to deliver a warning of a German ambush on the battalion that Blake's brother is a part of. This movie had a budget of $100 million and a box office return of $384.9 million.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's more than I kind of
That's actually
thought, honestly.
same.
Like
dude.
a lot more than
It's
I
a
thought.
lot more than
Wow.
This movie is this was really big. It won a few awards and got nominated for like 10 awards at the Academy.
Really? Because I did not like this movie.
You didn't?
I did
I
not.
didn't. It was too boring for me.
Yes.
People
Yo,
love
you have
military
this.
movies.
You have the same kind of review I do.
It was like,
Uh-oh.
what do you know?
And I barely watched it. Aw. Because I like movies like that.
I
really
like
do.
war movies, but this wasn't. I don't know. It didn't
This
really
one
seem
was
like
more-
a war. It did make me want to play Battlefield.
Well, this one was more.
Like,
This one was more of like a storyteller war movie to me. Like there was barely any
I
action.
didn't
in it,
like
really.
the actor dude.
Which one?
The main
The one.
yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
The
main
one.
guy, like the only one we really know
Yeah.
through the
Yeah.
entire movie.
Okay.
When he doesn't say much. It's a lot. So I love this movie. But
Okay.
it has a lot to do with like the visuals. Like I think it's beautiful.
The scenery is
And-
dope.
I think
I'm
it's
good.
gorgeous, and I think that like it. Well, it got me. Like I wanted to ask you guys, how much do you guys know about World War One?
Nothing really, just who was involved.
Decent amount.
Like I didn't really know shit.
I mean, I looked up a little bit once, like, because once I started it, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, what the fuck was World War One about anyway? So I
I
looked it
don't
up
think-
real quick.
I don't remember learning a lot about it in school.
Me
We didn't really
either.
focus
It was
on
all about World War Two.
Well, it's because we were only in World War One for less than a year.
Yeah.
Because we got in. I think it was either late 1917 or early 1918, and the war
Yeah,
ended in
yeah.
1918. So like after I watched this movie, like this is probably a month ago, I listened to like a 24-hour long podcast about it, just like while I was just at work. Well, it was like a series, you know,
Yeah,
and it's World War One was fucking crazy.
yeah, dude.
Those like this movie's fairly
Nine-
accurate with
What
how
was
they
it?
portrayed
9
it.
million people died
Well, okay, so they say 9 million casualties.
that were accounted for, right?
Well, casualty, and this is how this fucking podcast started out. Casualty has like a different meaning than most people think. It doesn't mean you die.
Okay.
So like a casualty could just be an injury. It's like any injury or anything that happens that makes you that you're not in the war anymore. So if you get
Okay.
sent home, you're considered a casualty because you're not fighting anymore.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So it was 9 million casualties, and a lot of it came from like disease because these people were just
Starvation.
living. Well, they were living in mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything, because they dug down into trenches, everything was just mud. And like the way that they attacked each other, like there wasn't guerrilla warfare. Like they had like machine guns and shit, but they had just like transitioned from like where everybody would just line up in a line and shoot at each other. So what they had was fucking trenches that they would have like one side would have a bunker that had fucking machine guns, and the other side would just have people who would jump out of the trenches and run at those machine guns and get gunned down. And that was the war. Like that's what you're seeing at the end of this movie when they're all Like when he does that like last running like against the people,
Yeah.
that's what they're doing. That guy's there blowing the whistle, and that means it's their turn to fucking run.
That's why fucking Cumberpatch dude there, Doctor Strange.
Cumberbatch.
That's why he said the only
Mackenzie.
way to win the war is fucking last man stand. What?
You said Cumberpatch.
But that's his name.
That's his real name.
Cumberbatch, not
Yeah.
Oh,
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I thought that's what he said.
No, he said
Uh-huh.
Cumberpatch.
Oh, I was close.
You're like Cumberpatch or some shit.
I'm so.
I might go rewatch the movie because I am interested in World War One. Like I watch docs on YouTube a lot about wars.
It's one of the most interesting wars in my opinion because like it almost turned into like a war of technology. Like we had when that war started, it was 1914, and airplanes at the time they didn't have guns and they only flew 75 miles an hour. And by the time it was ended at 1918, they were all like they had like fighter jets and shit,
Yeah,
and they could fly 150 miles an hour. And like before World War I, we didn't have tanks. And then during World War I, tanks got invented, and then they just got better and better throughout the war. It's crazy.
There was
So
a
the movie
lot of
is-
people involved in that.
So
shit.
like they used to just use the airplanes like as recon, and like if you were in an airplane and you saw an enemy airplane, they would just pull out their pistols and shoot at each other.
Sick.
I mean, that's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, dude. Like, or they would have rifles that they'd pull out and they'd shoot at each other. So that means they'd have to let go of their fucking controls and turn to shoot at the fucking guy.
So like
this
everything was a suicide mission, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything. That's why there were so many casualties, because it was just such a wild, dangerous war.
It's a game, dude.
It was the first big war that they had machine guns that they used.
I'll
Like
say
before, it was all
in-
just muskets.
in the movie. I was kind of pissed off that that guy got stabbed and died.
Why? Because did you think he was going to be the hero?
I thought he'd be at least one of the main characters that stayed, but
Because
he
it was-
died so early.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it was
right
like
away.
it was like
It was early.
was it though? Because it was like
It was like a half hour into a 2 hour long
Well,
movie.
I was gonna say 45 minutes. so.
Okay, yeah. Thinking about all the stuff that happened prior to it.
It is a 2. It's an hour and 59 minutes. That's what it says on the fucking.
That's definitely why I fell asleep. I probably like looked at the time. I was like, I'm out.
As-
all right,
I gotta be.
it seemed early then.
I gotta be honest with you. When I looked at it and it said an hour and 59 minutes, I was like, oh fuck.
Dude, there's no war movie that's under
No,
fucking
for real,
an hour
though.
and a half.
Yeah,
That's an hour and a half
yeah.
long.
There's
It
so
just
much
doesn't
to tell.
exist.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
The best war is World War II, though, to learn about.
Wait.
Did you guys have
I
any,
was gonna say
The
what?
best war?
Did you guys have any
Lame.
like scenes that you did like about the movie though?
No.
The
Because-
plane
You
crash.
hated
The
it at the
plane
beginning?
crash. I thought that was cool.
No.
Because as soon as he said, "Oh, they got him," I was like, "That plane's gonna come down at him." And when it went away, I was like, "Fuck!" And then I saw it come over the hill. I was like, "Yeah." But when he tried to help him, I was like, "You're fucking stupid. You're in a war. What are you doing?"
But that's kind of, I guess that's kind of how it was though. Like they treated their other side with more respect back then. Like they used to, like I think they had more of an understanding that it was just another guy over there. It wasn't necessarily their enemy. It was just another guy fighting this silly war.
Yeah, we don't have that mindset no more.
Yeah, well, it's part of the training. Like this war has kind of changed the way that we train people too, because we didn't train them to necessarily hate their enemy. We kind of trained them to respect them. And then we realized that was like what was going on. There was a point where they had a ceasefire on Christmas that two enemy lines, it was Germans and British, met in the middle and just like hung out with each other. They played a game of soccer and exchanged like pictures and like their medals and stuff, like American, like what the guy did in this movie. They would be like, "Here's my British medal for your German medal, so that way I have this German medal to give my kids." Like that shit was just, like if people would come out to fix the barbed wire, they wouldn't shoot them. They'd be like, "Oh, these guys are just here like they're not attacking us. They're just here fixing the barbed wire." They just let them do their thing. Sometimes they wouldn't. It depends on who the commanding officer was.
Notice how short that war is compared to ours now. Maybe if we were nicer. No, okay. Kinda.
It wouldn't work.
No, not nowadays. We're not nice anymore. Anyways, it'd be impossible.
Well, war isn't nice.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not nice.
And it's easier to win the war if you train your soldiers to hate their soldiers.
Yeah.
But,
Boy, does
what did
our
you guys-
military do a good job at that.
what did you guys think of the way the movie was shot? In the two long shots.
I didn't mind that as much as I saw.
Honestly, dude, yeah, I
Those days-
didn't really even notice it. Honestly,
Hold on. What? So this was a British movie, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was made by a British person and it's all
Oh,
British
okay.
people in it.
Where was the location that this was shot? Do you know?
They shot some of it at a battlefield.
Okay.
Like that last scene where the kid's running, like that. I'm pretty sure that one was shot at an actual battlefield. I don't remember which one, but it was like they were outside on location for a lot of it. But I assume they had to do some of it with green screen. Like some of it, especially when he was in the river, that was
Yeah.
definitely green screen
Yeah.
and CGI. But I assume a lot of the transitions were done with a green screen.
Dude, were the rats, were they CGI? Because they looked CGI.
Possibly.
They definitely looked it.
It's
Because I
definitely
know,
likely that
I know
they
people
were.
train fucking animals and do weird shit. They could train rats or something. I don't know.
yo, speaking of rats, when they were in that bunker and that bomb blew them up, I was like, huh, movie's over already. All right.
See, I thought that was like. I think a lot of the scenes in this movie are really intense.
That one was definitely
That
intense
one-
for me.
Every time something happens, it's intense. Like when the tripwire happens, when the guy gets stabbed, when there's gunfire. Like when he first got to that town, he crossed the bridge and he was getting shot at.
Through most of this movie, I was kind of sitting there, just like looking at the main guy that they follow through the movie, and just be like, whenever he meets up with somebody and they talk to him, he just,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, talk.
You know, he didn't
Say
have
it.
a lot of personality, but I don't think that's really what the movie was about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more of
Yeah.
like a storytelling, I guess.
And I think he was really trying to demonstrate what World War I was. You know, like I think that's why I really liked. I think it's a beautifully shot movie.
I'm gonna
Like
watch it.
every shot, because like what you're saying, like in between all the action, it was just like beautiful scenery, and like just I really enjoyed this movie.
The
Cody loves it,
scenery was mud, and
and it
there
was
was a rundown town.
Yeah, that was fucking gorgeous.
I mean,
when he
that
first
was
woke
nice.
up,
I'd
That
love
was
to
my
visit
favorite.
those kind of things.
That was only
That'd be
my-
fun.
That was probably my only
it wasn't even run down. It was probably just fucking bombed with artillery,
like when he
just
first
destroyed.
walked up and seen it. I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool scene right there.
And like how it goes through the shot where it goes through the window and then it comes down and we're behind his back. And he's just
Yeah.
walking through the town. And I actually had a quote like the guy kind of after that at that point, because that was like the second shot of the movie. It was just one shot up until that point, and then that was the next shot where he went from day to night, and he kind of said that he wanted to make it a more hallucinatory experience at that point, which
And
I thought was really cool.
He definitely did that. Because at first I was like, what the fuck is going on? But
sick.
So
you'll see.
what's your
You'll see.
guys' score?
Let's
TBD.
see.
TBD.
I'll give it a 3.
I thought you were gonna go lower.
You're breaking Cody's
I was
heart,
gonna say
y'all.
2.5
It
was
doesn't
my.
bother me.
I know.
I didn't make this fucking movie.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed looking
This
at
is
it.
a subjective matter.
I'm going for a 2.5 then. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Because the only thing I liked about this movie was the scenery.
I'm just gonna say 2. It's just not for me. The movie wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy watching.
I guess
it.
I've
To be
seen.
Kristen,
determined.
to be
TB
determined. This
Yep.
is at least a 4.5 for me, maybe 5. I kind of agree with
Wow.
what you're saying about the lead actor. That's why I would probably say 4.5. Like he really doesn't. He's almost the camera, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's just showing us everything. He's not really a personality in it, you know. The only kind of personality you get out of him is after the explosion and he's kind of like freaking out, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Why did you pick me? Why am I doing
Oh,
this?
yeah.
I just want to go back." Like that's kind of the only emotion you get out of him through the whole movie, and then it's just kind of, and then any other person you meet, they're kind of having, like I think that when he meets that guy's brother, God, it was so sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah,
Am I gonna cry when I watch this?
You
No.
might.
I mean,
I don't think you will.
you might.
At that
because
point, I mean,
women's
that
emotions
point,
are
dude,
just
how
and when he's
sensitive are
dying,
you?
dude,
Are
when
you
he's,
sensitive?
He's like holding him in his arms, and the kid's fucking dying.
Like in general, no. But like when I
Okay,
watch a
then-
movie, sometimes it gets to me.
All right, you might cry.
Boy in Striped Pajamas makes me cry every single time.
Yo, I watched
What
the
the
scene from that the other
Boy
day. It
in
really made me
striped
sad.
pajamas.
It's about World War II, but it's more about the
Dude,
like
it's
Holocaust.
Fucking, it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
This little boy's locked up for being a Jew, but
I've
the other
talked about
little
this.
boy. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've talked about this many times.
Oh, ha! You didn't pay attention. I did.
No,
Jewish kid, German kid.
I don't like sad movies like that either. Maybe that's another reason why I wasn't too into this movie.
German, Jewish
Yeah,
kid.
this movie, like
Same.
1917, is definitely not a happy movie.
Like I said, it's
Well,
not,
war's
it's
not
for
cool.
me.
It puts you in a certain feeling when you're watching.
What
the
war
movie.
movie's happy?
Especially watching it high, dude. If you watch that movie high,
None of them are happy.
That's kind of
It's
like why I
just-
like it though. Like it
Inglourious
it
Bastards
makes you
has
feel
a lot
something.
of
That's a
humor in
good
it.
thing.
yeah,
That means
absolutely.
the director did his
did
job.
his job for sure. I agree with that. I'm still sticking with 2.5.
Are we doing docs next?
Yeah, so I picked 4 movies for you guys to choose from.
All right, here we go. I
They're
don't
all
have-
documentaries.
Wait, yeah, I do.
First movie?
Documentaries.
Is West of Memphis. It's about the West Memphis 3. The next movie is This Film Is Not Yet Rated, which is about the MPAA and the film industry and how they kind of discriminate against people with their rating system. The third movie is just called Fuck. It's a documentary about the word fuck. And the last movie is Gonzo, The Life and Works of Dr. Hunter S. Thompson. I don't really have to explain what that is. You just read it yourself.
Fuck.
You picked Fuck?
I knew you were gonna pick that.
What'd you pick?
Fucking Gonzo.
What'd you pick?
Gonzo.
All right,
Okay.
we're watching Gonzo then.
That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know who Hunter S. Thompson
No.
is?
He
Oh,
wrote
no.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, I didn't know like any of the other stuff.
Fuck, Johnny Depp lived with him for a while.
Oh, okay.
Did
Yeah.
a lot of drugs.
Dude,
Yeah.
have you ever seen
Wrote a
Fear
lot
and
of crazy
Loathing?
shit.
Johnny Depp plays Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh,
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
He does a
That's
fantastic
I
job.
bet.
the first time. Like I saw that movie before I knew who Hunter S. Thompson was,
Same, dude. Same.
and then the first time that I saw an interview with Hunter S. Thompson, I was like, "Holy fuck, dude! Johnny Depp did a pretty damn good
Yeah,
job.
right? Right?
Really good."
Johnny Depp's
He's
amazing.
definitely got a very specific mannerism.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah.
nobody acts like Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah,
It's
he's a weird guy.
It's
I'm
almost
excited.
like he
Drugs.
does it on purpose
Drugs.
though,
Oh,
because
I'm
he wants
excited.
to stand out.
Yeah.
I like learning about people. It's cool. Type in
I,
the chat how to
that
spell
Gonzo book that
Okay. Dr. Gonzo, that's another book that.
yeah, Johnny Depp wrote the whole introduction
Yes.
to that.
Yes, he
that.
did.
Do you know where we can watch it?
Fear and
Fear and
Loathing?
Loathing?
No, the doc that we have to watch.
Oh, Gonzo.
Oh.
Yeah, where can we watch that at?
I don't know. I didn't even look it up.
I
Oh,
guess.
okay, that's fine.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I'm
I
Amazon
assume
Prime.
that you can rent everything off of Amazon.
It can. That's true.
Like I know if
Probably right, dude.
it may come up that that we end up picking something that you can't find on streaming, and we have to change it. But because I did not look at all for any of these.
Okay.
I don't know if any of these are available anywhere.
Where,
We'll find
okay.
out. All right, what do we got for top 3?
Top 3 favorite childhood young teen memories.
Okay, young teen. So not
Not like when you're in high school. No. Like
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I
Oh, you
I
have
am
to-
I have
literally-
0 now.
I've literally discussed this for the past 4 weeks because we were supposed to do this like 4 weeks ago. You guys are like, no, that's like
Why does it seem like we fuck this up every time?
Well,
every
I mean-
fucking time
I
for
mean,
me.
like,
I'll change
I
my
mean,
fucking.
we are like, I'm 33, so like,
Okay,
a
well,
late teen
you know what,
is still
honestly-
forever ago to me, a
early-
child.
Okay, that's fine. I don't really fucking care.
I'm not.
Mine
I'm
are
not
young.
saying that I'm a like.
No, you can.
I'm pretty sure that all my memories are when I was like.
It's totally fine.
All my
Young-
memories are from like 3 years ago. That was a joke. It's their
I
dog.
was like, you're fucking dumb. Okay.
All right. Well, my number one's when I
Okay.
lost my virginity.
That's okay.
Proud of you.
I guess that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah. Word.
You had something else to say about it?
Do you want to talk about it?
Like, are you gonna move on? Like, what's going on here?
No, I'm good.
All right. Good job. You did
You guys
that.
think of new memories or something?
You can stick with
Are
whatever.
you? Yeah, are you done?
I
Like,
guarantee you he didn't fucking think about this at all.
Yeah.
Chad, do you have some? Like, what is yours?
Yeah. So camping, like we went. The
That's a
family.
good one. That's
The
good.
family.
Chad's, or Brad's just gonna adopt Chad.
Didn't you say
We're
that
the
you're
same.
gonna
You're
like
I
you're gonna
just-
combine them? You even said that.
Yeah, but then you were like young kid, early teen.
And then I took it back.
All right.
Okay.
Jesus
so you
fucking
could tell yours,
Christ.
dude.
Kids.
But now that we're on to mine, I'm just gonna tell mine.
Yeah, tell yours.
So camping, I'm gonna wait for Cody. We're gonna wait for Cody.
Let's sit here in silence and make it awkward for the viewer.
Look in the camera. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. Okay, honestly, this is awkward for me, so we're not doing this anymore. How was your guys' day?
It was good. We had some cars to clean, and it was
Heard.
fucking hot. It's hot. It's hot today.
I burned my face a little bit.
I don't know if is my face burnt.
No, it's bad as his. It's a little red.
How is your face more burnt than mine? We were in the
Because you
sun.
sat in the car most of the time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because I was doing
The interior.
the.
I was outside cleaning floor mats and stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
I worked.
That sucks.
Inside an air-conditioned building.
It was pretty nice, yeah. I like working where I work.
Well, it was hot today.
It was.
For us. It was.
Well, I
hot.
mean, like, my little area is right next to a huge window, so I definitely am warm.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, as soon as I got home, dude, that central air though, I tell you what, woo!
Tell y'all.
Do you want to suck on this?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no, is
clipping that.
dying?
I'm
It is.
clipping that.
Do you remember Harold and Kumar go to White Castle when they walk into those two dudes' rooms?
Yes.
And when they're about to leave, the guy holds his bowl up. He's like, "Do you want to suck on this?"
Yeah. It's just funny that your guys are brothers and you said that.
Okay. So
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To have a good shit.
I held off my top 3 for you.
Oh, okay.
We sat here in awkward silence for a little bit, and then we were like, "No, this is." Well, she thought it was
that
weird.
sounds like amazing podcast.
It felt awkward to me.
I'm sorry, I really had to go. I've been holding it for a long time.
Okay, so I'm doing my top 3 first because Brad
It's
is
stupid.
Then
dumb.
I'm just gonna repeat his.
I was here for that.
So camping was one of my childhood memories. My family would always camp at Mount Pisgah State Park up on the hill. Like every summer. They would be up there from like beginning of summer to the end of fucking summer till it fucking
Like
snowed.
May to the end
And
of
it was-
August. Every
was-
weekend.
It was always fun because everybody was always there. So like whenever
Yeah.
we went up, we knew there was going to be somebody there that we could just
Cousins.
hang with and chill with, cousins and shit. And
Camping's
then
cool.
there was always eventful things that happened. Like there was this one time when we were up there camping, there was we were probably like 10 years old. Well, like there was like a bunch of teenagers that were like driving their cars up and down the hill and stuff like really fast, but like all the kids are playing and shit,
True.
but they're going really fast up and down the road. Well, one of my cousins, like, he stopped the car and he was like, you guys need to slow down, blah, blah, blah. And the car did like a little burnout thing to go away. And like my cousin took his beer bottle and just threw it at their car and it shattered everywhere. But then this
Did he
one,
hit the car?
yeah.
And this
And
guy
then
got
they
out
stopped.
and beat the shit out of him.
They stopped. Yeah, they stopped. A guy got out of the back seat and just started beating the
That's
shit out of
the
my cousin.
Best story.
My cousin, he took like fucking 5 punches to the face, and then my cousin tried to take him down in a headlock, but like the fight was over after like my cousin had a broken nose and shit, and like
Oh wow.
and like it happened
Sick.
a few different times. So the other time, I don't know if this was the same week or if it was a totally different week, but some teenagers were doing shit again, and like a different cousin this time, like him and a couple of my uncles stopped this car, and like the one guy got out, and my one cousin just took him and like suplexed him on the hill, and that was it.
It
that
was,
was
dude.
it.
It was literally the perfect German suplex.
Yeah, dude. Like,
It was so good.
it really was.
It was so good, dude.
But yeah, camping was always an event.
He just fucking like, the guy came walking around all aggressively, and he was just like, oh, it
Ew,
was
that's sick.
beautiful.
That's sick.
I was just at the top of the hill, like,
I thought you were gonna say your cousin got his ass kicked again. I was gonna be
No.
like, dude, your cousin
No,
needs
this
to stop picking
so
fights.
this was a different cousin. He was a lot bigger and he was a lot beefier.
Okay. So camping.
he just took
Camping, yeah, camping was one.
Those
the,
were good ones.
The other one I have
Yeah.
is Knobles.
Word.
Whenever,
Oh man, yeah, me too.
whenever,
You know what's funny? I'm changing one of mine to that too.
So-
it didn't cross my mind at all, but now that you say that, like
My
all the times
family-
I used to go to Knobles, there's some pretty good memories.
Yeah.
my family used to have their reunions down there. We would get down there with everybody, and we'd grab like fucking 10 picnic tables and put them together, and everybody would just get their food out and put it there. We would, like, the whole family would eat, and then we all just kind of went in the park and did our own thing.
Yeah.
Like, we would
All
hang
the
out.
cousins would go
Yeah, we would
together.
hang out with our cousins. All of our parents would hang out with their brothers and sisters, and it was always a fun time. It was great. It was great.
Dude, what do you remember any of the rides?
So at the
yeah.
time,
We still go.
at the time, like when I'm what I'm talking about, we were probably like fucking
It was probably like 98, 99, 2000.
Yeah. So like
I was 4. I was just saying. Sorry.
Well, I used to like that ride when you first walked in that made the waves. Like when it
Ooh.
was like the fucking
The
thing.
sploosh,
the
dude.
sploosh.
The
I thought I was like,
The
is it
ride.
called the sploosh? I don't want to just say that because it's gonna sound stupid.
the splooge.
the spl-
But I like
pretty
it
sure
when
it's
you got
called.
off of that. I think you're
bridge?
right, and you get on the bridge, and it
Yeah.
would just fucking blast
Isn't
you with
it-
the wave.
Isn't it the skloosh?
No, the sploosh is definitely
it
what it's called.
sploosh?
Yeah.
Skloosh.
Skloosh?
Who the fuck says?
I don't know,
skloosh?
dude. Knobles?
What is a sploosh anyway?
Yeah, that's true.
Like that doesn't mean anything.
Isn't that like
It's
a
splash.
yeah, like sploosh?
Not
like in
splash.
comic books, they use a sploosh.
All right.
kind of thing.
Maybe the splash splooshes you.
So your guys' are. That's a good point that you bring. Never thought of it that way.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like it. And then, my last one would be the first major party that Brad and I had at my parents' house.
Yeah, those summer parties, dude.
A lot of people got drunk. A lot of people had a lot of fun. And I feel, I don't know, it was a really good
Isn't
night.
one of those parties the night that Alex gave you the scruff name?
It might have
I
been.
mean, probably.
I also remember a time where he was sitting up by
It was
the
definitely at your parents' house on the porch. That's when where it happened. But
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember when. I don't know what was going on that night.
I remember one where him and Wes were sitting up by the fire in the swing, and he just started calling Wes Snoop Dogg all night. It was so stupidly random. It's pretty funny though.
Sick. So
Josh Lanahan did like a nosedive out of the bathroom window that night.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he
Oh,
coming outside
yeah.
to smoke pot or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Somebody's like, hey, you guys want to smoke pot? And he's like, I'll be right out. He opened the window and he dove head first out the window. That shit was pretty funny.
I forgot about that.
Aw.
Like I got the image is like in my head now of like him fucking flying out the window. He just kind of like fell.
Is that the same night where Sean did like a backflip over the porch?
Probably.
He was like talking to somebody inside, and he fell back. he fell backwards. The screen door just opened, and he fell over the porch and did a complete backflip.
Dude, so he was falling backwards
Yo.
for a while. Like that was. It's not like even their old porch. It wasn't like it was right outside the door. It was like a little bit. He had to fall backwards at least 6 feet.
Dude, I remember.
That's funny.
I remember at one of those summer parties, running out to puke, and I leaned too far over the edge, and I just front flipped right over it, right onto my back.
Must be that
Yeah.
porch, man. It's cursed. That's
Oh,
what
I
it
wish
is.
we were
Well, he got
friends
rid of
back
it,
then.
so-
Yeah, okay. I don't have any bad memories on the porch. I remember Kenny chugging a gallon of milk and then throwing it up. Like literally
Ew,
right
that's
after.
disgusting.
I feel like Brad was mad about that one.
Yeah.
That
Seems silly.
He was
doesn't
like,
feel great
I
about
feel like at
it.
the time you were like, "Come on, man, you're just drinking all my parents' milk." Like, what are you doing? Because he just grabbed the gallon.
Brad-
It was his idea too. Like, he just like, "Want to see me chug a gallon of milk?" And nobody said yes. He just did it.
He's
Nobody.
like, I think silence means yes. That's funny.
Yeah, but when he started doing it, people started cheering him on.
Yeah, it's.
Like, yeah, this is a great idea.
Remember his Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Holy fuck, man.
So yours are.
All right, yeah,
those
now
with
yours.
the
I said all mine.
Yours was those with the virginity thing instead of the party.
Knobles and camping.
Mm-hmm. And virginity of taking of.
Oh, so those are your three then? Can't think of any. The first time you smoked pot,
Yeah.
that was a pretty eye-opening experience.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. First time I got drunk. It's pretty cool.
Sick.
Your turn.
So mine are younger because I
Way
followed
younger?
yeah.
Like how
I mean,
young?
his were like
Mine
9,
was
10.
mine's
Mine
gonna
were,
be
like,
5, then 15.
You remember shit from back then?
Yeah,
Like
when I was
that?
5. Yeah, I have a great memory.
I don't.
Until like after drugs, and I don't really have any now. Okay, so when I was 5, I was watching Doug. If you remember that Nickelodeon show,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Oh yeah.
And like it was like the episode when someone goes to a barber shop or something, get a haircut. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm totally gonna cut my hair, right? So I cut it, and like I would take the chunk and put it behind the entertainment stand. And then in my mind, I'm like, no one's gonna know because of that, because I was 5.
What a great hiding spot.
Then my mom like comes downstairs and screams at me, and I'm just like, what?
How was the cut? Was it fresh?
No, it was really bad.
Yeah, well, was she screaming at you because of your hair or
Uh-huh.
because she found the hair?
Because of my hair. Like, she couldn't see the hair yet. And then, like, I remember way later we find the hair. Like, she never looked for it. She must have assumed I threw it
guys
away.
Probably
But I
thought
did.
you were like smart about
Yeah,
it.
no, I put it behind the TV.
See, that's something I don't know why somebody get mad about.
Oh, well, I had really nice hair. And I ruined
Yeah,
it.
I know, but it grows.
Yeah, my mom's a bitch.
Would you get mad if Arya did that? Just cut her own hair?
I wouldn't get mad. I'd be like, what?
Don't touch scissors.
I'd just be like, what the hell are you doing?
If
Oh,
it
my
was
mom
terrible, would you
freaked.
let her keep it, or would you?
No, I'd make
Style it.
no, it'd grow out, dude. I'd grow that shit out.
be
I
like,
mean,
well,
I'd cut
would
it. I'd cut it short to where it would all be even again. So she'd have to deal with a shaved head for a while.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she fucking cut her hair and it was like kind of long in spots and short in spots, would you
I'd
just
shave
be
her
like-
head. I'd shave her head and be like, we're gonna regrow this.
Even if she says no, I like this.
I mean, if she actually likes it, I'm not gonna be like, no,
Yeah. Okay,
because
All right.
that'd be rude.
So next one is when I was 15. So my bestie at the time was like 17. So when I was 15, I literally lived at my next neighbor's house, because her mom just got out of a divorce and like lived with him down like far, like this was up on Lake Hill, so like at the end on Brack Street where that like house has like that electric building in it, like on that corner.
Okay.
So her mom was down there. We were up. He knows, so that's why I was looking at him.
Yeah, I lived out that way.
So all the way down there. And then we were living up by Chesterfield. Like the driveway before Chesterfield is where I was located.
What a terrible name. But anyway.
Anyways, so I was basically living with her, and sometimes like her mom would stay at the house, and her friend like drove there, and then they carpooled in Noelle's mom's car to work. So this car was just chilling in the driveway all day, and Noelle's like, do you just want to like go get some snacks? And all she had was a permit, and I was 15. I'm like, fuck yeah. So we stole this girl's car and went down to D&H, got some Middlesworth barbecue chips, and drove back up. And she was the worst driver at the time. I don't know how she drives now, but it was terrifying. But at the time, I'm like, fuck yeah. And like I never thought we were doing anything
Ballsy.
bad.
I wouldn't do something like that.
Me and Jordan did that once, and like like now as an adult, I'm like, how would anybody know? Because you're worried like a cop's gonna pull us over.
Yeah.
But, like the cop's not gonna fucking know that you have your permit just from driving past you.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta actually crash the car or do something illegal to get pulled over.
didn't.
They're not gonna just see you and be like, hey.
Yeah.
But you don't think like that. You think you're like, oh, if somebody, he's gonna look in and be like, I gotta pull that kid over. He's only 15.
I mean, Noelle and I looked young, so I don't know, but yeah. So there's that. That was fun. And then also, same time, her and one of her friends and I, we like, I think I've told this story on the pod before, but we like broke into, my stepdad was like watching this house. I knew which window was unlocked. So we like snuck through that window and brought bottles with us and like dumped a bunch of liquor, like the whole bottle in to these bottles and filled them back up with water. And then we got litty that night and whatever fun stuff happened. But then a week late, like that weekend after, that guy brought that alcohol that we emptied and filled with water over to my house to have like this little party that he's back with. And they all were drunk.
All from water.
All from water. And I call her. I'm like, yo, they're drunk from water. And then we all just watch them act really drunk when they're like not.
Mind over matter.
Well, my whole thought is, how can you not taste that alcohol?
Right?
And be like, this ain't alcohol.
Yeah, how is it not your first sip and just go like, what the fuck is this?
They made like the pina colada, like the frozen shit, like in a blender and put.
So they couldn't tell.
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Maybe
they were all complaining. Man, this shit's weak as fuck.
No, I remember that night I
just went out and
died.
got, like an actual bottle of vodka. I don't know why I stumbled over that so much.
I remember dying because my mom literally says, I'm buzzed. And we're just dying on the couch.
Water.
Like, yeah.
Yo.
I fucking hate her. I mean, my mom. Noelle's pretty cool.
Speaking of one of those summer parties, I remember when Sean was super drunk and he wanted more alcohol and we were like, we should probably not. So like, we just started giving him beer pong cups of water and telling him it was...
I remember that. You're talking about Sean Sullivan.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Sean Miller.
No,
I remember that.
That's funny.
I feel like we've done that to more than one person before.
I feel like you may have done that to Alex before, too.
You guys are so mean.
Well,
it's not
sometimes
about being
they
mean.
need-
It's
they
just to be like
helping
you can't,
them.
you can't just keep giving them. They're at that point. So
okay.
you
Yeah.
can't just keep giving them
Yeah.
more alcohol.
Like
This
they
guy's
can't
gonna get-
stand.
And it's like, what's
Okay.
easier, telling them no, you can't have any more alcohol, and watching them have a
Yeah.
complete total breakdown, or just be like, here's alcohol, and give them a glass of water.
Okay, I feel that. All right, my bad.
And they're so like so drunk.
I
Can't really
remember.
tell.
I remember a few times with Alex. It was just like, "Hey, blah blah blah." It's like, nah, fuck you.
All right, Cody.
I legitimately am changing one of mine to Knoebels.
Okay.
It wasn't with these guys. I didn't know them then, but me and my
Yeah.
brother and my parents used to go every year too, and that place was always a
awesome.
blast.
Did you guys ever camp there, or did you just like
It was
go
always
down
a
for
day
the
trip.
day? Yeah,
It was always
that
a day
was the
trip.
same with us.
I always wanted to. I always told them I wanted to go.
Yeah, because what's better than camping at a fucking amusement
It's-
park, dude?
Like being at the amusement park for 2 days.
Yeah,
Like, how fucking dope would that be?
all day.
Let's go camping.
Wake up in the morning, be like, I'm gonna get some coffee, and then go on the roller coaster. But the park didn't open until
I think
like
I'm gonna
11 or
have
some
Dippin'
shit.
Dots for breakfast.
Yeah, right. Dippin' Dots.
I think Dippin' Dots suck.
They do, and they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah,
But
and they're shit.
Dude, no, the peanut butter chocolate ones, dude.
Ew.
The peanut butter chocolate
It's just
ones.
Dude,
flavored
ask
ice.
my mom, dude. That's
Ask my mom, dude.
dude. We need to show you these.
That was really
videos
good.
after the podcast.
I broke your fucking jaw, dude.
I need to go to the fucking dentist. Oh, dude, we gotta show you these videos. Like, it's so weird how this guy captures this character and how
I love
everybody
him.
knows a guy like this
I love
or a
him.
person like this. Like,
Shit, I was supposed
Oh
to
my
show.
God.
I was supposed to show Blake the video today and ask him.
oh, dude.
I never did.
Dude, that was so funny. You didn't really. That was perfect. It's funny. And he oh my god, it's so funny.
The way he
Alright.
dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Brad just said, he hits the character on the head.
So
dude.
good, dude. It's
He
so
knows.
funny.
He
I
knows
love
exactly
him.
what's up.
I like that stoner dude that just like takes like moments in history and like makes them funny. Like when Titanic hits an iceberg, and I send them to you.
Do you?
Yeah,
I
he
have
has like
to pay-
long curly hair that he has like back in a bun. And he has like a beard,
I'll have to pay
and he's
attention.
a stoner. Like he's really high while doing them. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. What's another one?
My next one is possibly the reason why I have trouble coming up with memories from my youth.
Oh, no.
It's football hitting drills. I used to love hitting drills. It was so much fun just fucking crashing into people.
It was, and sometimes
I
you
don't
did it
wanna
wrong
do
and
that.
it hurt.
I
And,
don't want to do that.
Doing special teams. I loved special teams.
Special teams is cool.
Just
I
going
feel like
full tilt and just crashing somebody.
yeah, it's the funnest thing ever.
And I used to love holding the pads too, because I always I wasn't fucking giving into these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're a
you
brick-
come running at me,
fucking
I
brick
fucking
wall,
put my
man.
shoulder right into it.
That
You
does
fucking hit hard
not
too, man.
sound fun
Yeah.
to me.
I
There's a couple times at the house that we were messing around, and I was like, "Damn, dude, you fucking."
that's
hit
why I
hard."
wanted to be a linebacker, but they never
Aw.
made me a linebacker until like junior year. in
Well, it's
high
crazy
school.
how many small
My heart,
people
my
there
soul.
are. We had nobody was very big. Our whole line was 150 pounds.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's funny.
because he was a lineman. He was a lineman.
I was.
Linemen
Oh.
are supposed to at
I
least
weighed-
look closer to me.
I weighed like 145 pounds.
Oh, word.
And I was on
Alex,
the line.
Alex is tiny. He was a lineman.
Jesus.
It doesn't make sense,
Dude.
But that means you guys are the ones I was hitting.
When you guys went up against North Penn, it looked like a bunch of college guys versus elementary.
Yeah,
school
those guys
kids.
are on roids.
There's definitely something in their school lunch because
They
In the
sprinkle
water.
some shit
dude,
in there.
it's like the size difference was ridiculous. Honestly,
They're just all dumb and got held back.
I honestly think it's still like that.
where is North?
I
Penn?
think
Who
they
is
are.
North? Is that the name?
It's
of the
more than one school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Northeast Bradford and then a couple other schools.
There's one school that's insane, but I can't think of their name. But Kaylin's nephew goes against them. Canton went pretty fucking far though last year. They made it to districts and all that shit.
That happens every once in a while. It happened with my team, but it was after I had already quit.
Oh,
I quit after my sophomore year, and by the time when they were seniors, they went to states, I think, but they got smashed by Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel beat them 79-0.
Holy shit.
They got fucking
That's crazy.
destroyed.
that's bad. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen shutout games before, but not that bad. That sucks to be
Mount
them.
Caramel.
I remember I got lit up one time by a kid in Montgomery. He almost knocked me out, dude.
Did you cry?
No.
Okay.
I just stood up and everything was really fuzzy and I was like, holy shit.
I
But-
almost never played, so I don't remember if I ever even got a tackle or got hit or hit
Aw.
anybody in a game. I just used to hit you guys.
Yeah.
That was my fun in football.
There was one time where we were doing hitting drills and Cody was running at me and I moved. Because I was like, my whole thing was like, I'm not getting hit by him.
I mean, it should be your thing. I mean, I guess I have more of a fighter's mentality, but you're not supposed to just stand there and take it.
Yeah, but
You don't just take
that
the
was
punches.
that was the fucking drill. We remember there was that big square mat. One guy would stand in front of the mat and the other guy would run at you.
Yeah, but still,
That
Coach
doesn't
Shooker
excite
laughed
me.
when you did that.
He's like,
Yeah,
what a
because
pussy.
you tumbled over the mat.
Yeah. Oh, you can tell. If you can tell, I remember this very well.
He was running really fast.
Yeah.
For him,
Yeah,
he was
for
running
me, it's
fast.
still not very fast.
Okay.
And Cody's like a fucking brick wall,
Yeah.
so I didn't want to get hit.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't ever want to do anything like that. That's not in my to-do
Football was
list.
cool.
I
like
wish we had a
football.
boxing club.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
fucking
I really
sweet.
wish that we just had a boxing club when we were in school.
Like, I'll paint a picture or something. That sounds fun. Not to fucking get hurt.
I feel like a lot of people would vote against having like some kind of boxing thing.
I think it'd be hard to get like kids involved in it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's
they
such
do
a
it.
football town.
They do it anyways because
Yeah.
they'll
It
just go
really
to
is.
they'll just go to a random gym or something that provides boxing.
yeah, but there's none of those around here.
There's one right in Waverly.
Is there?
Yeah, there's
Well, there wasn't when we were fucking kids.
not when we were kids. We had like karate
Karate in Mansfield.
in Mansfield,
Yo.
but that's about it.
I want to do karate.
If I learn how to fight, karate's the last thing I want to learn how to do.
Oh. Okay. I think
Mainly because like I don't want to be the keep your distance guy. I want to be the in your face boxer guy.
Alright.
If I learn how to fight, that's what I would rather do.
Boxer.
Mm.
Kickboxer, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I'm a lover, not a fighter. So, anyways.
Yeah. So my last one is just now I gotta choose between the two that I already had.
Just saying both. Who gives a
Yeah, I don't
shit?
give a fuck.
Just
This
playing
is tough.
video games with a landline, like multiple friends.
Whoa.
Remember when we used to do that?
I've never done that.
Well, I think it's a landline. Well, we would just get together with our Xboxes and fucking.
Oh,
plug
the
them together.
Xbox link?
Yeah, that's
you did
what
that
it
at
was.
Nate Earl's a couple
Oh,
times with
yeah,
Gears of
okay.
We
War.
used to do it at Sean's too,
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Okay, I remember that.
and
I
like
remember
split
that.
screen and actually like being there when you're fucking playing.
Yeah.
Good times.
Okay,
That's
that's actually when we did that at Nate's house was actually one of the first times that
yeah.
I've ever played Xbox.
Really?
Alert.
No, you were playing at Sullivan's before Nate's. Remember, we were going over there to play Gears of War all the time.
Left 4 Dead. Yep. Okay, you're right.
Get your memories.
You go over to play
straight.
guitar, and you'd end up playing video games. I actually scheduled days with Sean at school. Be like, hey, I'm gonna come over tonight, play Gears of War with you. All right, man. Cause he lived right over the hill. We take our
Yeah.
4-wheeler
He's probably
over.
like, God, fuck. I just want to play.
Nah, we were in a band together and shit.
And he always wanted to play Gears of War.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
This is good. Those good games. I like those games.
It makes sense that he's a manager now because he used to be really bossy with that game.
Yeah.
Gears of War. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I remember playing Gears of War 2 a lot. That was probably my favorite Gears of War game.
That was the one that had the Horde, right?
Yeah.
That was like the first one. Well,
Yep.
the one that we used to always play, the one that we
Yeah.
played.
That had the
4 is probably my favorite for horde wise.
I like
2
3.
is probably my favorite story wise.
3 is boss, dude. 3 is
3
when you could start
See,
doing
I don't-
fortifications.
I don't like 3
Boss.
because they have the set fortification. And 4 you can put them wherever you wanted.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but 3 was
And-
dope because you had the where you could be the Horde.
Yeah.
All the
You
fucking
could be the Locust. I can't remember
what was
what
it called? Beast something or
Maybe.
I don't remember.
played
I
it.
really don't
Just
I
remember.
played it
Beast
with you
mode?
guys before, right? You made me play
3?
it. It was pretty. One of them.
you play. I think you played 4 one time.
It was fun. It was fun.
Gears of War is fun.
I had fun.
Dude, the first time I beat all 50 waves of the horde, I was so stoked.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
I've done it on 4.
Yeah,
I think that's the only one I've done it
4
on.
is the only one.
I
Four-
love those types
we
of
played-
games, but I hate that you can't save it.
Did she
Yeah,
play Gears
right.
of War 5 with us once, or was that us 3 and Josh?
I only played Gears of War 5 one time.
I played with-
and that was only to play like the training tutorial. And then I
Nah,
was like,
didn't you play with us one night?
We all played for like
Didn't
one
we play
day.
Horde? We did a
Because
Horde
Cody
for a
was there
while.
too. Cody joined too.
on
I mean,
Gears of
probably.
War 5,
Yeah.
I can't remember Gears of War 5 because they're all
Dude,
so
we
similar.
all definitely played.
they're like the exact same game, every single one.
Yeah.
I know when you have something, stick to it. But
Like you're in a like a convenient, like a supermarket in one map thing, and like,
yeah,
and then another one.
the one supermarket place was like one of the best maps for.
Check
Do they
out?
all have the
Check
same
out,
map?
yeah.
Do they
That
all have
was
the same map
4.
or something?
I was still
Okay.
talking about 5.
Oh,
I'm telling you what one I played.
wait,
so.
Checkout was available for like download, like DLC,
For 4.
not 5.
No.
Oh, well, that's.
I mean, I don't
okay.
think so.
Okay, so
I haven't played 5 since the
everyone
last time
has that.
whoever I played with.
I can't remember.
You played 4. You definitely played 4 with us.
Okay.
I'm probably made you do it or something.
It doesn't
You
matter.
did.
They're all the same.
When I
fucking
played, it
game.
was
Yes.
forced
It's the
upon.
same thing.
You played 1. You
It was
played
good, though.
5.
They're fun. They're
They are
enjoyable.
They're one of my.
I had fun.
So, got any questions, Chad?
Yeah. So, questions to get us, to get you to know us better. They're completely fucking random. First question. It's a 2-parter. What celebrity would you drink with, like get drunk, and what celebrity would you smoke weed with?
Johnny Depp drunk.
Johnny Depp drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And like,
Do you want a bottle shoved up your pussy? Is that what,
I mean,
is
if
that
it's
where,
Johnny
is that where
Depp,
you're
I
going
don't
with
know.
this one?
No. I mean, no, I don't.
He
But
seemed
Johnny
like a
Depp,
violent drunk.
I was.
he
Just
slammed
sitting there
those
throwing it out
cupboards
there.
pretty
You
hard.
did.
Seemed like a violent drunk.
Okay, and then smoke with anyone?
Yeah, celebrity.
No, I
status.
mean like I don't care.
celebrities.
Everyone
Oh,
smokes.
You don't have a
okay.
celebrity that you want to fucking
You wouldn't
meet
get.
real bad and smoke with?
Seth Rogen, his laugh's really funny. But that's like such a cliche answer. Like either
It
Snoop
is-
Dogg or
it-
Seth Rogen. Like that's like people's
It's
answers.
well, it's usually Snoop. Okay, these are the top answers for that one: Snoop Dogg, Will Nelson, Cheech and Chong,
Seth
Seth
Rogen.
Rogen.
Seth Rogen's my choice.
My problem is all of them seem very annoying and unpleasant to hang out with to me.
Not Seth Rogen.
Willie Nelson, maybe.
Okay, that's
maybe.
good.
Can I? No, never mind.
I'd smoke with Johnny Depp too. I would do anything with Johnny Depp.
I would have gotten drunk with Hunter S. Thompson.
I
Also would have smoked weed with Hunter S. Thompson.
I would get drunk with Paul Rudd because I think he would be fucking
Yo,
hilarious.
I love Paul Rudd.
I would totally get drunk with Paul Rudd.
Sick.
He seems like
And-
too much of a nice guy to get drunk with. I kind of, if I'm gonna get drunk with somebody, I kind of want him to be like a party animal, like
Bro.
Bert Kreischer. I'd get drunk with Bert Kreischer.
That would probably
And
be a
that's, like-
fun time.
And then it's entirely possible to do. I think he just hangs out with his fans at the bar after his shows.
Yeah,
Sick.
right. If he ever
So that's
comes
like an
around like
obtainable
Ithaca
goal.
or something,
I'll be like,
we'll go up, we'll hang out with him, get drunk. That would be sick. Be like, dude, you want to go bar hopping? He'd be like, hell yeah, let's go.
Well, at his fucking show, he'll ask like the stagehands, like, "What's the popular bar around here?" And then when it's over, he'll be like, "Everybody, meet me over at this bar." And
Man,
then
I
he goes
wonder
over and gets
how.
drunk with
I
them.
wonder how packed those bars get.
Probably pretty fucking packed.
Pretty fucking packed. I
Bartenders
imagine.
probably fucking hate him.
Yeah,
all the bars around when they hear him coming to town, they're like, "Fuck."
probably. I want to smoke weed with Nate Diaz.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd like to smoke weed with Nate Diaz.
Those are my picks.
'Kay.
Nate Diaz is an MMA fighter.
I figured. I've heard that many times.
Okay.
But
See,
I don't personally know, so it has to be that.
I had a good one for smoking weed with, but I forgot.
Jorge Masvidal. I'd smoke weed with Masvidal.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
There's quite a few fighters I'd like to smoke pot with.
Yeah.
Sugar
Yeah.
Sean for sure.
I'd smoke pot with him.
He annoys me now. Like,
Kinda,
He
but I'd
just
still smoke
annoys
pot
me.
with him. He probably has some good shit.
I'd smoke pot with
He
like
probably
Henry
has some
Cejudo.
good shit. I wouldn't, cause I find him annoying.
But I feel like his is more of a show than Sugar Sean is.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley's definitely being like totally serious when he says he's undefeated and shit.
And just acts like a douche in general. I think he's just a douche. I really do. Like, I think he got too big too soon, and now he's just a douchebag.
Yo, wait till Peter Yan knocks him out.
I think that's probably what's going to happen, too. Ooh, it's gonna
Or
be a
TKO's
well
him with
fight.
like a ground and pound. Because I don't think Sean O'Malley has any ground game, probably.
I feel like
No,
Sean's
but
the
he's
kind of
su-
guy.
He's such a sniper, though. He could totally knock out Piotr Jan.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that could totally happen.
He's got
It's not out of the
super.
question.
Look at his reach compared to Jan's reach.
And he's
He's
really
tall,
good at using it.
Really
Like,
tall and lanky.
And Piotr Jan's short.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a tall guy at all.
But being tall and lanky might be a...
He's gonna get those leg kicks going on O'Malley.
Yeah, probably. That's what Cheeto did, and it won him the fight.
Yeah, but he's got to be practicing for that shit.
Yeah.
I want to get drunk with Ricky, the guys that play the
Trailer
Trailer
Park
Park
Boys.
Boys.
Oh,
I'm gonna group them
man.
together. I want to get drunk with them.
Or high.
What are you gonna say? You're gonna be like, be your character.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like,
I want to get drunk with
I'm
your
gonna be like,
character,
listen,
not you.
I'm gonna
but
be
your
like,
character.
listen, Mike, you need to come as Bubbles. I don't like you. I like Bubbles.
You
Yeah, well,
look too
you're gonna be
normal.
like upset with how smart Ricky is.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
You're supposed to be a dumbass.
I'm gonna be like, listen, you need to dumb it down a little bit.
Aw.
Smoke weed.
Man, I wish I could
I know.
remember the one I was thinking of.
The
God damn
the
it.
questions are so random and it puts you on the spot. But
But I had one in my head, and we got talking about fucking.
Seth Rogen.
Oh, Joe Rogan. I would smoke pot with Joe Rogan.
Okay.
I would like to smoke pot with Joe Rogan.
Some interesting conversations could happen with that. Would you be on his podcast?
That's
Would
what
you-
I was just gonna say. Like, I feel like, because my smoke pot with is the Legion of Skanks, but I feel like it'd be the best atmosphere if it was on the podcast.
Yeah,
And that's how I
right.
feel about Joe Rogan. Like, I don't know, smoking pot with him without it being on the podcast might not be as interesting.
I don't know.
Cool.
I think it might be. I think he's like any other stoner, and we could sit there and just end up talking for 3 hours without even realizing it. Kind of like what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We have
okay.
set topics, though, at least.
Yeah. Next.
Did everybody answer? Okay.
I think
Next.
so.
What's your favorite restaurant? Could
Aw,
be
man.
that you've had, obviously. Can be fast food. Can be like a nice dine-in.
Can we do each?
You can do each if you would like to.
Mhm.
What do you mean each? What?
A fast food and a dine.
So
Dine-in.
Outback, fucking great steak. Never
Okay.
been disappointed.
I haven't been there in a long time
Taco Bell.
as fast food.
I fucking love Taco Bell. I'll never not like it.
Yeah, I can't get enough of Taco Bell either.
Eat the fuck out of that.
I like Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse
like
is really good.
Nice dining thing. Their steak, their ribs, everything I've ever had from there has been fucking amazing.
They've got
So-
rolls.
Whatever chefs work in Horseheads, New York, Texas Roadhouse, you do a good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank
Good job,
you.
guys.
Good job.
They're gonna see this.
I'm a Red Robin guy. I like the burgers, man.
Gross, dude.
Dude,
Bro, what?
you don't like Red Robin?
No.
Get the fuck
Yum.
out of here,
Their burgers are
nerd.
like
Don't they have
fucking
endless fries?
hockey
Yeah, they have
Full.
bottomless fries. You
Oh, whoops. Okay.
fucking nerds. How dare you?
I'm scared. Okay.
The absolute best hamburger I ever had was in, I want to say, the Detroit airport at a Sam Adams Bar and Grill.
Oh, sick.
A Sam Adams Bar and Grill, huh?
Yeah. It was right next to where my gate or whatever the fuck it is to
Okay.
get on my next flight, and I had like 2 hours. So I was like, I'm gonna get a burger, and I did like a bunch of shots of Di Serono, drank a couple of Sam Adams drafts. They had like every kind of like seasonal whatever Sam
Nice.
Adams you could imagine on draft. It was great.
Detroit
Fuck.
Oh.
Airport.
I think could have been
That-
Chicago.
It's a nice airport. Detroit's is. I love that one.
I've never flown.
It's a good time.
It
Flying
could.
sucks. Airports are okay, but they're expensive. It was a phenomenal burger, though. I'm telling you.
How much was the
it was
burger?
A blue cheeseburger. I don't remember, but
Oh,
it
those
was
are good.
probably like $25,
Those
$30.
are good. Blue cheeseburgers. Those are good.
Yeah.
I think it was like a black and blue, so it was
Yeah,
like
dude.
a burger and bacon
Want
and
one.
blue cheese. Fucking, I'd never had a blue cheeseburger before either, so it was pretty great.
This relates to what I was talking about in my top 3. What is your worst experience when camping? if you have one.
I don't know.
I always had a good time camping.
Yeah, same, dude.
Mm.
Same. I don't remember
Who thought of
having.
that? Did you think of that question?
Yeah.
Have you had a bad time camping?
Not that I can recall.
Or at the
Then why
very
would
I
you
said
ask that
these
question?
questions are completely random, asshole. I'm asking it. Somebody might have a fucking
Stupid
answer.
question.
Yeah, I can't think of a time where I went camping and came back and was like, that was awful. I had a
Yeah.
horrible time.
I mean, when I went camping just recently. I mean, I didn't have a horrible time, but I didn't like the campsite.
I actually remember bad. So like I love camping
You love fucking.
and camping
Who doesn't?
at the same time. Okay, so when I was little though, I got lost in Tanglewood, and I remember going camper to camper asking for like my mommy and daddy. I vividly remember that. I forgot until just now, but I remember like going up this hill not knowing which camper was mine, because in my little kid mind I'm like, all of these look alike to me. So I'm going camper to camper like crying, and then my stepmother screamed at me when she found me. But
Was anybody trying to help you, or were they all just like, go away?
I think I got to 2. The first one, they weren't there. No, I think like a teenage boy was there, and he like didn't know what to do. And then
Nah, what a dickhead.
he was like little too. And then I went to another one up higher because I knew I was up. I just didn't know how far. And then yeah, that family helped me. And then like it was like a community thing. Like they all were trying to, and I wasn't that far up. Like they literally only had to help me for a few minutes. And then yeah,
I remember
oh my God, I was
going out on
terrified.
the trail up on Pisgah.
Yeah, we definitely got
we
lost.
got
on the
lost,
trail.
and I started to worry. I was like, "Oh fuck, dude, where
Because
the hell are
we
we?"
were just on a hill.
We ended
in the
up
woods.
halfway down the mountain.
We found the main road, so that was okay.
There's like weird campsites up on Pisgah.
Yeah.
Remember when we fucking had to leave Bradford County
yeah
in the
we-
middle of the night?
Yeah, so it was like we went up to. It was on Armenia Mountain.
I would say, you know what? That's it. That's the answer right there. It still wasn't a bad time, but it's still kind of the worst thing that happened. The
Yeah.
fucking DCNR showing up while we were all underage and drunk. And
Yeah,
Oh.
ran out in the
all-
woods.
I was gonna say a lot of us just ran out in the woods and hid.
smart.
Well, his of age cousin just stayed there.
Yeah, there was.
And it was just like, no, it's just me and my girlfriend.
Yeah, and Gavin was there too, and he was like, "I'm not drinking," and he wasn't, so there was no problem there.
But they
they-
asked about everybody else's vehicle, and he was just like, I don't know, they were there when we got here. Like, we don't know where they are, whose they are.
And they didn't come out searching for us. They took like 2 steps out in the woods, but then they left. I don't know if it was them who told us or we just all decided that all right, we gotta fucking skedaddle.
Well, no, they said that we had to leave.
Oh,
They said
okay.
that we didn't have a permit to be there, so we had to leave.
Yeah,
So
so we
then
all
just went to another place that we didn't have a permit for.
yeah, which was Mount Pisgah.
Sick.
We found a campsite in the back of the woods and we just pitched our tents and that's where we stayed.
You could
We-
not get away with
We
that
were all
shit
drunk.
now.
Everybody was drunk, dude.
Yeah, we set a fire too, so like you could tell the people were there.
Yeah.
Like we just went up there, set a fire, and just chilled.
Sick.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty fun time.
So honestly, that was a good time.
It was a really great time. Remember, that was a good night.
Do any of you have any phobias?
Spiders,
Spiders, yo, me too,
Small
dude.
spaces.
or just bugs crawling on me in general.
Yeah, I don't like bugs. Period. They're ugly. They don't need that many legs. Let's be honest.
There's too many legs, guys.
That's true.
You
Gotta get one.
could lose a couple of them.
And like they're like up close and personal. Their faces are scary. Like
I mean,
They're
that's all
ugly
bugs,
and-
man.
The
They're all
distance, they're
fucking-
scary too.
yeah,
Like
like
seeing a
don't,
spider at the distance is terrifying.
don't
You know
come.
which ones I really hate? Praying mantises. They freak me the fuck
They're
out.
I kind of
cute.
like praying
I
mantises.
love
Oh, they
them.
freak me the
They
fuck
freak
out.
me out too. I don't like them either. Dude, when I worked at Cummings, we had one show up on the table one time, and I was like, I'm not going over there until somebody either kills that or moves it.
What a
Because it was
pussy.
right on my grading table, and I was like,
It's
Dude,
a praying mantis.
When I worked at Oak Hill, there
They
was
fucking
one that
rule.
landed on a marking table,
They're
and they
awesome.
swatted it, and it jumped and flew over to the second knife where I was.
Good.
And I like walked fast down to the end where they were stacking, and I told Heather, I'm like, there's a praying mantis up there, and I do not like them things, so go remove it.
I don't like deep sea.
Same.
That shit can be scary.
I will not go. Like I won't go on a cruise. I will not go farther into the ocean where I can't see land.
I don't think.
I'll
I
never
want to
go
see
on.
that.
I was gonna
cruise.
say I don't think I'll ever go on a cruise either.
I don't mind
Just-
flying. I don't mind traveling.
I go out
am
on a
never
boat on
going
a
on
lake,
cruise.
but
Flying
I
is
can
fine.
see everything.
I feel like if I ever fly over the ocean, though, that's gonna freak me out.
Actually, when we landed in Louisiana, we were over a swamp for a very long time, and I'm like, if we crash, we're dead by alligator. Like there were a lot of them, and it was a huge swamp. Like we
Oh,
were
I'm sure.
just over straight up swamp for like 10 minutes.
Louisiana's like all swamp.
Yeah, so I was like,
So is a
this
lot of
sucks.
Florida, like especially like the Panhandle and shit. It's just
Yeah.
all swamp.
I was like, I don't like this one bit.
I
Other
feel
than
like that wouldn't freak me out as much as going over the ocean, though. Like I feel
Yeah.
like if I had a window seat and I looked out over the ocean and I couldn't even in an airplane not being able to see land, I'd probably be like, oh my god, oh my god.
Never go to Hawaii, dude.
Think of that Malaysian Airlines that crashed and nobody fucking found.
Like when you
wouldn't even die. You wouldn't. It's not even just that you would die. Nobody would even know where you are. Like you're just gone.
the flight
Castaway, dude. Tom Hanks.
I'm talking in the middle of the ocean. I'm not talking about
Lost.
landing on an
that
island.
show.
I'm talking in the middle of the ocean. There's no islands, no land, no nothing.
The flight to Hawaii is 13 hours long and it's straight over the ocean.
Yeah, that would bother
That's
me.
it.
I wouldn't want to
Fuck
do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Jordan's
I
always
never-
trying to get me to go to fucking Spain. And I'm like, oh man,
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either.
I'll probably do it eventually. Like I'll probably because I used to be afraid of flying until I just did it.
Yeah,
So I probably will do it eventually, but I'm not looking forward to that moment.
like literally the first time like going through like
The first-
security and shit, you're like fuck.
Dude, the first
That's-
time I fly is going to be the time the plane goes down.
Don't say that,
Why
dude.
the fuck
I'm not
would you
gonna
say that?
I'm not going to do it.
You're freaking yourself out.
I'm not going to do
what?
it. I'm not flying.
Dumbass
I'll walk
bitch.
before I fly.
You're so stupid.
So Brad's phobia is flying.
yeah, for real.
Yep,
A little bit more than
figured
spider.
yours out.
Yeah.
I have a very specific fear, like, and we've talked about this before, but I'm afraid
Hitting
of
children.
hitting somebody with a
Oh, yeah.
car, especially a child. Like I would.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
But that's like an extreme. But I'm always afraid of hitting a person too. Like
So,
it
I
could be a
think-
fucking 100-year-old person. I don't care. I don't want to hit a person.
I think about that a lot at night when I'm driving through Elmira.
Yeah.
Yo,
A lot.
so you know how like driving up over knolls, you can't see what's on the other side. So like whenever I'm coming up to a knoll, I slow down when I go over the hill, and then I'll speed back up once I can see the other side.
It's smart. That's not.
Because-
It's not a stupid thing.
Yeah, like it just
I mean,
falls
like,
into
that's
that.
safe.
I don't want to ever hit somebody.
I actually
like,
just had a fucking tractor like waving me on constantly. I'm like, dude, we're going up over a hill. No
Yeah, right.
fucking
Yeah,
way.
no fucking
am
way.
I trying to go around you right now?
like he can't see over
Yeah,
it
that
either.
fucking pisses me off when they're like they wave you when you can't see. Oh,
They
makes
probably
no
can't
sense.
see either.
Yeah, it makes no sense, dude. Makes no sense.
And then they're like getting upset. It's like, dude,
they need to get over and pull. Like they need to pull all the way over. It's not a fear of mine, but it's an annoyance of mine. Is fucking tractors on the road. If you got a fucking line of cars behind you, pull over. Like let them fucking pass. They got places to be.
Dude,
Man,
some of them
brother.
don't. Man, I went from
So like a lot of them don't.
we went from like Springfield all the way to the other side of Troy behind a tractor because he didn't want to get over.
Those are
It's
the
the
ones
worst.
because I get stuck
The
behind them on
worst.
my way like to and from work sometimes.
Yeah.
Not really as much to, but on my way home from work when I'm like I just want to go home and now I'm driving 25 miles an hour because of this douchebag. Oh, I get so angry. Like just pull your fucking stupid tractor
Facts.
over.
Pencil tuggy till you hit.
Okay, this one. What is something you've eaten while you were drunk, vomited, and you'll never eat it again because of that?
that's a thinking fucking
That's a
one, dude.
fucking
I
very.
have one right now. A McGriddle.
Oh,
Damn.
that sucks.
McGriddles.
Were you
dude.
drunk in the morning?
Yes. It was like 9 o'clock in
Fuck
the
yeah.
morning. We skipped school and just started drinking. So we started drinking at like 7:30. We were just drinking fucking vodka, Skull vodka,
Oh,
just doing shots of it. So yeah,
Shut
we were
the
definitely
fuck
drunk
up.
by like 9:30 in the morning.
Amazing.
mine.
So good.
Mine is actually a turkey sub from the Dandy. It was
That's
the
so
night. It was
sad.
the night we got trashed at post time. We went to the Dandy after we left the post time. I got a turkey sub. I went home. I ate the whole thing, and like 5 minutes later, it came right back up. And like to this day, I won't order Dandy food because.
There
I
I
had a
don't
lot of drunk dandy food.
I
Yeah.
don't really have a food, but I have like a place where I got food from that I won't go to anymore.
Okay, what?
And the fucking McDonald's and off of Church Street there by the Aaron's Furniture Center, down the road from the arena, next to the
Oh,
old
yeah,
Elmira
okay,
Business
okay.
Institute.
Yeah.
Walgreens is right there, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I had the worst McDouble one night after bar hopping with Sean Miller up there, and I threw up everywhere.
Was it?
In Katie's car?
Oh, okay. I remember you telling
And
me.
I don't
about
even
that.
remember it. Sean hit me up the next morning. He's like, bro, you know what happened last night? I was like, no, what? He's like, you threw up all over in Katie's car. It was like in the door pocket and everything.
Oh.
I was like, oh man,
Oh.
when did I do this?
That's gross.
And I was like, dude, I'll come right down and clean it. And he's like, she already got it. I'm like,
Isn't that the worst? You just rather they let you do it.
yeah.
Sorry, just knowing
It
that somebody else.
it would have
have
made me feel better if they let me do it, for sure.
Hey,
But
Jerry's
at the same time, who wants to just leave puke in their car overnight?
Yeah.
Jerry's cleaned up my puke before. I puked, but
Wow.
like this was when we both worked at Cabinet Works, and I was headed to work. I was on first. Oh, wait, no, we were both on the same shift. I was coming in late, and I had thrown up in the car. And when I got there, she was going on break. And when she got out, and like, I was late already, so I just like, when I threw up, I pulled in the parking lot, I just shut my door and I went to work. She came out on break, text me,
Oh my god.
and I was like, yeah, I got sick.
Did you roll the windows down? at
Yeah,
least?
I got.
Oh my
sick.
God.
Yeah, they were cracked.
The smell in there had to be
But
atrocious.
she came out and she cleaned it up.
What a
And
dog.
she's like, what am I going to do, sit in your puke? I just cleaned it up.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yes,
That's
I would
all-
clean it up too.
Mine's the rotisserie chicken
That's how you
sub
know
from
when she
Subway.
loves you.
Yeah, that's true.
Rotisserie, dude, those
I
subs
love
are
those.
delicious.
Yeah,
They're so
but
good.
I was super like drunk and stuff.
I totally understand though, yeah.
Yeah, so I will never eat that again.
Will you still eat Subway?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just not that sub. I threw so much of.
The last thing I've actually gotten from the Dandy was the mac and cheese bites with cheese sauce.
Oh fuck.
And those were delicious.
Barbecue sauce.
But I will not get the
Yo, I'm
sub.
getting dandy food tonight. That's what I'm gonna do.
Ugh.
Or building number 9.
Honestly, thinking about Dandy subs is kind of grossing me out right now.
All right, moving on.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna get one.
Yeah.
Nah, I think they're gross.
I'll fuck with their wraps.
You're gross.
I'll fuck with their wraps too, for sure. But their subs, I don't know.
Their bread is just bread. It's nothing
Yeah,
special.
The wheat bread's
it gets
so
way
good.
too like I don't know. They sog it up real good too with oil and stuff.
Fucking good. I fucking love their subs. Fuck you guys.
That's kind of why I don't like Woody subs that much either.
See,
Sometimes they just put too much toppings on it.
I remember Woody's being so great, and I got one a few weeks ago, and I was like, it was good, but it was also like kind of gross.
Yeah. Like it gets soggy really quick, and they put like so many I ordered a sub with pickles, and they put so many pickles on there. It was like probably
I
like
got
7 or
pickles.
8 pickles.
Yeah, dude, it was
that
an
they chopped up.
embarrassing amount. Like I
should be
opened
fucking
my sub
embarrassed
the
of it.
one time, and I was like, holy fuck! And like the
Who
pickle
eats this many
flavor,
pickles?
the pickle flavor was just too overwhelming for the sub to be any good.
I had to
says
take all the pickles
embarrass-
off. I just took like half of them off, probably more than half. Like when I order pickles, I want like 9-10 slices of pickles.
Yeah.
You know,
So
like, if
You
they
guys should
put
open up
fucking
a sandwich
100 of
shop.
them,
What
I
kind-
would do that in a heartbeat.
I would love to do that.
I have
can
a lot
We
of
gotta learn how to make
experience.
good bread, though. It's got to be good bread.
Yeah.
That's what makes a good sandwich.
Bread.
Okay. All right, next question.
What's your favorite way to smoke? You can, meaning like
Bong.
tool, or
Bong.
like, do you
Bong.
like smoke a flower more than, or wax more, or?
Flour.
I definitely like flower.
Flour.
As well.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
You're so.
Thanks for that.
You like covered the mic instead of covering your mouth. You covered the mic. You coughed into the mic.
have a fucking headache now. That was wild.
So funny.
Who the fuck does that? You're a singer. You're supposed to know mic etiquette. Thank God I learned what a compressor was for an audio.
Oh
for
my
a
fucking god.
audio program.
That's so stupid. What were we talking? I don't
Favorite
remember.
ways to smoke.
Oh right.
Those volcano vapes are pretty fucking cool. They fill up the bag.
They are pretty sweet. Those are really good. I'm a blunt guy. You guys could have guessed that.
Yeah, I like blunts
I'm a
the
blunt
best.
guy.
Bongs is probably my favorite way to smoke with flour.
Blunts are the best.
What's your favorite way to smoke with wax? The nectar collector?
That
rig.
sounds so
I like just
funny
the
to me.
regular
The rig?
I like
Yeah.
the nectar collector.
I like the nectar collector mainly because of the convenience of it. Easier.
I
It's
mean,
quicker. It's quicker to
these,
use.
These are like super convenient. And if I could just keep getting this kind of cart, this one would probably be my favorite.
yeah.
But I
not-
don't know where
not-
to get those.
Yeah, not all carts have that strong effect.
Dude.
I personally rank carts on the low scale.
And
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of carts at all.
Carts are definitely more for, I think, for a relaxing type thing.
I just
Or
don't.
if you don't want to smell like pot.
Yeah.
Convenience, dude.
Yeah.
I'd go around the corner at Oak Hill and hit this shit. It was great.
Yeah, I would hit it in the bathroom at work.
Yo.
Name a time that you felt like an outcast.
My entire life.
Never.
Next question.
No, I'm kidding. I'm like
I got
always center of attention, man. Like
I got picked last in gym class before.
did you?
Boo
because-
fucking who, dude?
I don't care about
Try being the fat guy when everybody's playing baseball.
Baseball?
I didn't play sports.
You
Well,
have
I
to
mean,
run
I
in
did, but
baseball.
not like that.
Yeah.
That's really literally all you do. Plus, I can't see, so I can't hit a ball.
That's funny. You really can't.
I didn't like gym hard anyways, so it's okay if
That's
they
what I'm saying. I was never picked first. Like, I can't think of a time where I wasn't picked last. You're really like, I got picked last one time.
Stop.
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I forgot what the question was.
Some about
When you
your
felt like an outcast.
some,
Oh, yeah.
outcast stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've pretty much been cool my whole life, so
I mean,
Okay.
kind of. But I'll relate. So, like, Noelle and Cassandra have always been, like, skinny as fuck. So I was always, like, I used, like, so when I was younger, hanging out with them, like, going shopping with them for clothes, like, they would invite me, but I was just, like, a little, like, bigger than them. So it was always, like, not a fun time. Like, now I went. Yeah.
Oh.
Because, like, we were friends. Like, I didn't let them know that I was sad, but I was still, like, meh. Because you're like, look at that. And it's like,
Clothes shopping when you're bigger just sucks anyway.
yeah.
You gotta find something, like, it's hard to find something that fits and it's what you want. So you gotta settle a lot with, like, okay, I guess this is gonna work because it's the only thing I fucking get over my belly.
I'm, like, super confident in my style now. But back in the day, I wasn't. Because Noelle and Cassandra being skinny.
I just
Fuck
found a
you guys.
website that sells fucking horror movie shirts that are in my size.
Is it called
And-
Halloween something?
No.
Oh, because there's that. You'd like that website. That's where I get my Halloween shirts. Just saying.
They sell a bunch of horror shirts.
And they're nice quality, and they give you, like, a Halloween bag and stickers.
Yeah, they always send me a sticker.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, there's a
very
couple
nice
of them right on there. There's actually, I found another one too that has my size.
Sick.
I can
Pretty
get.
pumped
I
about
can
it.
guess which ones they are. The Freddy Krueger one.
No.
Oh,
Puppet
Puppet
Master.
Master one.
Yes.
What's another one over here?
the Devil's Rejects.
Freddy Krueger.
There's no that. You're talking about my shirt.
Freddy Krueger.
What are we talking?
This-
The stickers. We gotta guess which ones came from the.
Oh, I thought we were
Pennywise?
talking about his
No.
shirt.
Freddy Krueger.
No.
I just said that, dude.
It's the first thing he said.
Yeah. The
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 Fuck
zombie
off.
thing on the bottom.
The alien.
Zombie thing.
What? That's Chucky.
Oh, it is Chucky. It is Chucky.
Also, no.
The Prince
You
of
just keep
Darkness.
calling the ones that, yes. You just keep calling out the ones that all look exactly the same.
Roger.
Terror of Dreams or whatever the fuck it is. Terror of.
The Terror Threads. That's the
Threads,
name
yeah.
of the. That's one of the
Van-
websites.
Vans
Oh, wow.
Off the wall.
That came from a shoe website.
Elm Street.
Bullet Bill.
No.
What the fuck?
Most of those stickers came from
The weed shop.
yeah, the weed shop. For a long time, they don't really have them anymore. But for a long time, the weed shop that I go to had horror movie stickers.
Dude.
There's like the Shining one right there. I'm like pointing at it on my
Yeah.
screen. But there's the Shining one there, and the Chucky one, and the Freddy Krueger. I think there's a Michael Myers on there somewhere too.
Really? Do I have bad vision or something? Like,
Yeah,
is
you
that-
do. We've talked
is
about
that
that multiple
Cyclops?
times.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that Cyclops?
Who the fuck is Cyclops?
From
The
the
X-Men?
No, I'm assuming no.
The little guy below
But-
the pink thing.
by Pennywise.
That looks like Michael Jackson.
It is.
Oh, it's Michael Jackson.
It's Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Also from a weed shop.
I can see.
I
it
do
now.
have bad vision then.
I think it's hilarious that you got that sticker. Did
What, the
you
Michael
see
Jackson
that and
one?
immediately go, yes?
Yes.
I would.
Absolutely. I was digging through their little thing. I was like, "This is Michael Jackson. This is Michael Jackson. I'm taking this one."
Nice.
I got the last one I got was a cactus with sunglasses.
Sick.
It's pretty fucking silly. What's a minor inconvenience that you get extremely mad about?
Construction. On my way to fucking work every day.
When I get stuck behind a fucking tractor on my way to or from work every day.
Yeah. No.
Dropping my food on the floor sets me off.
Really?
Same. I dropped a fucking piece of pizza outside the Dandy the other day. I was so mad.
Yeah, dude, I dropped a piece of toast the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking
Well, if
flipped.
it's in my
Shit.
house, I'll just fucking eat it.
Oh, okay. No,
Like,
I
that
didn't.
doesn't,
do you
like,
know
but I
what-
dropped a piece of pizza in the parking lot.
Dude,
I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
that's bad.
I get mad because I
Brad's
don't.
like,
I don't
let
like.
me
I don't
think.
like. I don't
No,
like messes.
I have one, but I don't know if it.
I meant you have many. I was
Like
just
if
kidding.
I
though.
spill
Oh.
juice or something on the counter, I'm like, motherfucker.
You just
Really?
gotta clean it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I know.
See,
I know,
laugh,
but it's just
I laugh
like
at myself when
for
I
me,
drop
it's
food or
like-
something. What really upsets me is like Missy knows what I get from certain restaurants and knows what I don't like. In certain restaurants, like we both like talk like, oh, what are you getting? And she says, oh, my usual from whatever place we're getting. I'll be like, oh, okay, I know what she's getting. There's been times where she gets me something that I've told her multiple times that I really don't like.
and that irritates you.
And it irritates
Because you feel like
me.
she doesn't listen to you.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Aw.
maybe.
She doesn't.
Doesn't
obviously.
like set me off, but I'm like, it kind of ruins my night a little bit.
I kind of do
because
that.
I'm like, by dinner time, I'm like stoned and I got the munchies. And if she's like, let's order out, I'm like, sweet.
Then
fucking takeout.
You get this,
And I
that's
get
why
this
you should
idea-
always be there to be like, I want this, this, and this.
Or write it down or something. Send her a text message.
But like, I kind of do that to Jerry, but mine's as a joke. Like, Jerry doesn't like eggs.
he'll just
She don't-
jokingly get her the wrong thing.
No, I don't get it for her. Like, she doesn't like eggs. She doesn't like tomato soup. But like in the morning when we just wake up and we're having our coffee, I'll be like, "Do you want eggs?" And she'll look at me and be like, "Are you serious?" Some night for dinner, I'll be like, "You want grilled cheese and tomato soup?" She'll look at me like, "Are you kidding me, Chad?" But I don't ever like make it for her or get it for her. But I just,
For jokes.
I fuck
I get
around
it,
with
I
her.
get it.
I do jokes with Missy's gluten-free stuff.
That's
Like anytime I have something.
This is like,
Like,
she's
if-
poisoning her.
yeah.
Just give her something that's
It's
got
a
gluten in
If
it.
It's
I
a
have,
totally
well, like
different
if I'm
situation.
sitting next to her eating a Twinkie or something, I'll like bite it and then I'll like go to give it to her and I'll be like, oh wait, and
Wow.
That's just
That's
cruel.
jokes,
You're
man.
bullying her. I'd be getting you the wrong shit from takeout too.
I don't know. Nothing really makes me mad other than driving things.
Mean customers.
No, they're funny. Because I get to use my sarcasm.
Would you
mainly towards
consider
them.
customers a minor inconvenience, though?
No, I get
It's your-
paid to deal
It's
with them.
the job.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
that's my
job.
job. Literally, is to be so nice to them. And
Yeah,
when they're
everybody
mean, I'll be
wants there
like,
to not be customers and customer service because
Yeah,
that just
Yeah.
means they're not doing anything.
Why get into that job if that's what you wish for?
this person, like, clearly was lying because he realized he was like forgot something. Like, so basically, his checkbook didn't match what he actually had, and it was $30 off. And he's like, I never mess up. And I was like, well, you have 3 transactions here from gas stations, $30 each, and you're saying you only have 2 in your checkbook, so you're clearly missing 1 in your checkbook. He's like, no, I'm not. That one, I wasn't there. That one in Blossburg. And he kept going on. And I'm like, okay, so I can like cancel your card and get you a new one, because obviously, because it like told me that he used his card at this pump, so like it tells me all the information. So I'm like, well, it's telling me your card was physically there, so that means someone else has your card physically, so I need to cancel your card. He's like, don't do that. And I'm like, well, if someone else has your card, you should want to cancel it. He's like, I'll come in tomorrow and handle this. I'm like, okay. He didn't even fucking mention
I
it.
caught you, motherfucker.
Like, he was so set on that was not me.
You made him look dumb, dude.
Yeah.
So
And
he
it's
was
so
upset.
good. It
It's a good
makes
scam
me
he's pulling though.
it makes me so happy.
It's
Yeah.
a good scam.
Yeah.
He should have just fucking bit the bullet and been like, yeah, cancel the card. Can you order me a new one?
All for $30.
Dude,
Yeah, right.
he didn't mention it the next day, and I made him
But
look
he'd
dumb.
still
And I
have
felt
to
good.
dispute it
Yeah, he has
and
to.
stuff to prove that it wasn't.
And it would have been like,
It's just a phone call.
well, no, but they investigate, and it was
Well, yeah, I
obvious.
guess every time I've had to make the phone call, it's because they shut it off unnecessarily.
Yeah, like he had $30 from like a quick fill in Canton, then $30 from the Blossburg one he clearly didn't do, and then $30 in Liberty, like later. So obviously that was like all him. Like he gets $30 of gas every single time. So like it was just obvious, and it was funny, and I made him look dumb, and I felt great. Like
Just
it felt
reminded
great.
me of a fucking inconvenience that I hate. It's when they shut my fucking card off. They've shut my card off like 3 times this year.
Just to
Wow.
protect you.
Jesus.
It's just what?
It's to protect you.
I know, like that's why like I never get angry about it, like to the people.
It's inconvenient,
but it
though.
is incredibly annoying.
And
I
inconvenient.
get so annoyed, especially when you find out when you're at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was at the
Facts.
counter on break, and Alex offered to buy my food, and I was like, "No, it's fine. I have the money." Like I don't know, it just that shit
No, I feel
it
that.
annoyed me.
Yeah, I've had my card stolen quite a few times within the past like couple years.
I've
Yeah.
never had mine stolen. Like I've never had my number stolen or anything like that. Every time it's been shut off, it's been a purchase that I made.
Mm.
It's just usually it's a fucking micro purchase, like we're fucking renting one of these movies,
Yeah,
and they'll shut my fucking phone
Where
off. It's
do
like
you
you
bank?
see, Shimon Canal.
Dude, I had some dude spend my whole paycheck from Oak Hill once.
Yeah, I remember you
Tried
telling
to
me
get
about
gas after work, and it kept declining it. I'm like, it's Friday. I literally just got paid. What the fuck's going on? So I went down the road to the bank, and she's like, you didn't happen to be in North Carolina this morning, did you? I was like, no, I was at work. She's
Wow.
like, I figured. Yeah, some dude bought a bunch of groceries from.
Sick.
He went to a pet store and he went to a grocery store
Why you helping
in Raleigh,
out?
North Carolina.
that. He probably bought like dog food and groceries so him and his
Aw.
dog could eat that day.
What a guy you are.
Well,
Yeah.
he got. I mean, the bank reimbursed me, and
He got the fucking food,
He got
right?
it, yeah.
What a lucky guy.
So the bank loses in that situation,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
me and him win.
I'm constantly paranoid about that. I never buy gas at the pump with my card. Even if I'm using my card, I go in
Dude.
and buy it.
Dude, whenever I go up to a card thing, I always like pull on
Fondle
it and
it?
stuff to see if like there's any chip readers and shit.
I don't
Because I
give a
keep
fuck.
seeing these goddamn TikTok videos of people pulling off card readers and shit. I'm like, Jesus fucking
This
Christ!
is at
they're
the pump, right?
everywhere. At the pump, in the store.
Yeah, I've seen those.
See, I always do it in store because I feel like that's safer.
Yeah, it'd be harder to get
see,
away with.
The few videos I saw, the people running the store were the ones ripping people
Oh,
off.
for sure.
It's
for
usually
sure.
those sketchy corner stores.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
bodegas.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, those are all the questions I actually have. And this has been Everybody Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go like us on Instagram, Everybody Podcast. Check that shit out.
Like,
Peace.
share,
Yeah,
comment, subscribe,
Subscribe,
dude.
do
all
that.
that good stuff.
Do that.
Peace, guys.
See ya.